ephemeral. Memories are eternal. So this will become a memory too? I need to finish quickly so I can spend time with you.
Thanks for all the support. I have some great stuff in store for you. Can I hold hands with you?
Polar bear power!
Thank you for making this Christmas a happy one, Commander.
Okay. Whoa, where am I looking? Hello? Tatsu? What's up? Okay. Something was up in the ceiling. I think it was like a spider. I was just like, oh. Welcome in, chat. We got another Nikke stream today. It's gonna be Sick Nasty. I don't know if Sick Nasty is the way to describe it, actually. Apparently this event's kind of like on the sad side. I don't know, but like as long as I've played Nikke, everyone's always brought up this event as being one of the sad ones, one of the more emotional ones. I also, from what I heard, from what I was told, this is actually the third Nikke event that was ever added to the game. So it's a very, very early event.
Leave Snowfield Hot Spring to me! Squeaky clean now!
Whoa! Whoa, she talked. Pixels aren't supposed to talk like that, but that's fine. We made a mistake yesterday, I'm pretty sure, where I mistakenly thought that Neverland was the third event of Nikke, and that Neverland was the 2022 Christmas event. It's actually the other way around. Neverland is 2023, and Miracle Snow, which we're doing today, is 2022. So we're kind of doing them out of order. I kind of spread a little bit of misinformation, like we like to do, but it's fine. It's okay. As long as we get these done before the upcoming Christmas event, I'm chill. Let me say hi to everyone, by the way. I don't think I said hello yet, but welcome you and the one. Welcome Synapse. Yeah, I saw like a Nurse Maiden, a Dear Exia, and a Christmas Emma. Is what I saw.
Squeaky clean now.
Also, Zai, what's good? Extra Shy, welcome. How do you play if it's in the past? This game has this cool feature where you're allowed to unlock old events, which is really neat. I don't know if every gacha game has this, but I think it's pretty smart on Nikke's part because it lets new players experience events that are no longer around. And so these are all part of the story archives that you can unlock. These are past events that are no longer here, and we've unlocked a few of them, including some of the best ones, like Red Ash, and watched those on stream. You basically unlock them by using these memory films that are slowly distributed to you during the life cycle of the game. So yeah, it's pretty cool. If you're a late player who's just downloading Nikke this year, you could still enjoy all the old stuff. But yeah, welcome in. Bite-sized Stalker, welcome. Someone would go on the internet and spread misinformation? Why would anyone do that? How's it going, Bite-sized? And Derek Guido, welcome. Did I used to play MVC3? Yeah, I did. I used to play X23, Deadpool, Sentinel was my favorite team. But I didn't really get to play a ton of UMVC3. It was more of I mostly played vanilla MVC3. Yeah. Tatsukan time travel is the actual answer. Streaming to the future from the past. I wish. I would do pranks. I would do pranky shit like, "Hey Zai, I know what you did on October 2016. I know where you were." And just like, "Oh, how'd you know?" Rate this game 1 to 10. Ooh, Nikke from 1 to 10. My heart says 10. Like, if you're asking my heart, I think it's a 10. Like, it hits all the good spots. But I know, like, there's a lot of parts of Nikke that are not perfect, right? Like, at the end of the day, it's got its own flaws. Like not all the units are balanced. Not all of the events are necessarily interesting. But you know, I think as an overall product and what the game has to offer, it's kind of incredible. Because, like, I'm doing yesterday's event, for example, that we were streaming, and I'm playing this minigame inside the minigame, and the minigame inside the minigame took me like 5 to 6 hours to complete. And I'm just thinking, like, holy shit, that's like one small fraction of the game. For the minigame for Neverland was a visual novel. I'll show you. It was like a visual novel that was kind of like inspired by a lot of Japanese horror mystery visual novels. It's like a bunch of the characters are staying at a resort hotel type of setting, and they're trying to figure out the mysteries behind the mysteries that are hidden at that setting. And it's kind of playing out like a dating sim a little bit. So you have 21 days to spend at the resort, and every single day you get to choose to hang out with different characters. It's a pretty simple minigame. It's not really anything different from like usual Nikke. It's mostly just dialogue scenes, but the way they present it, just like the UI and the story and the CG art, it does give it like a really nice visual novel feel. So I ended up maxing out everyone. This was like after I finished streaming yesterday. But yeah, it's like it's just kind of like visual novel slash like Persona social system. You know, you have your like morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime phases, and you just get to choose to spend time with every single character. And each of them are kind of developing their own like story and stuff in the meantime, and it's really interesting seeing them like interact in a more casual setting. Like a lot of this event is like, hey, like this is what it's like to stay with these characters at a resort over a long period of time and like see what they do on the day-to-day, right? So it's like a little bit different from the usual more hectic setting of Nikke. Like they get it out of the way pretty fast in the beginning. They're like, "Hey, we finished our assignment. We're good to go and chill now. We can just chill for the rest of the vacation, right?" Oh god, how do I exit? How do I get out of here? So rather than Moana 2 release, is that movie good? I saw it was playing in theaters, but I'm not sure how interested I am. What's Checkers, Odd God? Is that a food? Is Checkers a food? Realizing MVC3 came out when I was 10 years old makes me feel old. That makes me feel old hearing you say that, because I was definitely not 10 years old at the time of MVC3's release. In fact, I may have been much older. Is Nikke easy to get into? Yeah, it's pretty easy to get into. It's free to play. It's like the gameplay itself is just point and click. Like if you ever played like Time Crisis at the arcade? You get to take cover and shoot, and you just alternate between taking cover and shooting. It's basically that at its core. Like it's really, really simple. And I would recommend, if you're really curious about it, give it a download on the PC version and play the first chapter. You could play the mobile version too, but I highly recommend the PC version because I think it's like way better. It's just got like more screen real estate and everything's a lot easier to play and you don't have to deal with phone lag. Yeah, PC version for sure is my opinion. But yeah, give chapter 1 a try and then let me know how it goes. I think that's my recommendation. The first like 18 chapters of the game are incredibly easy to breeze through. Like you really don't have to worry about some kind of daily stamina system holding you back. You don't have to worry about paying to win. Like, everything is there for you for the first 18 chapters, and you can just fucking go. Because I remember, because that's how I played. Like, I breezed through so much of the story when I first started playing. The game also has these things, these events that will occasionally pop up. They rotate these every like 2 weeks or so. And the events are nice because they introduce you to the new featured characters of the game. So this character is Flora, for example. She just got introduced, and it's just a story about her. And it's the way they design the difficulty for these missions is very beginner friendly. So all of these you can complete even as a new player, most likely. Yeah, there's no stamina system in Nikke. That's because the way Nikke handles its balancing is it's an idle game. So there's a thing called outpost defense. And outpost defense accumulates resources for you over time. So there's like no real way to get stronger in Nikke without waiting. Like, a huge part of the game is just about waiting. Eventually you'll catch up in like the part of the story where your characters are too weak to progress. And then it's just a matter of like, hey, I'm just gonna wait 2 weeks. I'm just gonna wait 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then I'll be strong enough to tackle the quest that I was stuck on, right? So it's not that bad. Like, it definitely has dailies that are a little bit demanding compared to other gacha games, but I personally find the gameplay pretty fun. There's like a team building element of the game. I mean, we brought up Marvel vs. Capcom earlier. I think this game's kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom in a way, because you're building a team of like 5 characters, but they all have to like synergize and stuff, right? Some of the characters are carries, some of them are assists, and you basically have to build up a team of 5 Nikkes that chain supers together. So you see like characters with like a 1, 2, or a 3 next to their portrait. How it works in Nikke is whenever you have a team like this, you have to, in order to do like a full team super, you need to have a character on each number. So you need burst 1 to move on to burst 2. You need burst 2 to move on to burst 3. And then that's where the team building aspect starts getting really fun. Combined with characters having like different skills and different elements and stuff. It's really cool. I like Nikke a lot. It's got collab units if you're into collabs. You can have a team of Evangelion characters or Nier Automata characters or ReZero characters, right?
What? I will always.
Most characters are garbage, but that's beside the point. The point is, if you wait long enough using this system here, you're basically strong enough to tackle anything. Like, it doesn't even matter what team you have as long as you wait. Also, Grinix, welcome. Would recommend doing the N0 or N102 Bond story. I've done both of them, I'm pretty sure. I don't know about Emma. I've done Anne's Bond story for sure. So I'm a little, I'm familiar with her game. You know? I don't think I'll have any problem waiting if I can look at the art all day. The art is incredible. The art is really good in Nikke, and it's actually one of the reasons I got into the game is because I'm like a really big fan of Shift Up and Hyungtae Kim. Just like the live 2D artwork is like really amazing to me. Like, I'll be honest, a lot of people get into Nikke for like the gooner shit because like they see like sexy babes or whatever. I think the babes in this game, like for me, when I first started getting into the game, I thought the babes were okay. They were babes, but it's like not enough for me to like stick with the game, you know what I mean? What kept me in the game is actually the way that the characters are written. Like, I think the characters are written really well, they're very likable, and you will fall in love with them over time. It's just something that the writers have gotten very good at doing. But yeah, I have to introduce 2 characters today before we move on to today's story, because these characters are going to be part of the event, and we're going to give you guys a basic rundown of what they're about. The first character we have is N102. she's a missiless Nikke, and missiless is known for doing a bunch of fucked up experiments on their Nikkes. N102 story is that she loses memories every single day. Like, she can never remember what happened the day before, and the only way that she knows what happens is she writes everything down in a journal and reads the journal when she wakes up. And it's like kind of fucked up because you later realize the reason why she's forgetting her memories is because of missiless. It's because missiless is doing like experiments and shit on her, and she's basically like a lab rat. And so there's a lot of characters in the story that have their mind experimented on or have some kind of like brain surgery. She is basically the Nikke who's like the test subject for all of those surgeries. Like, they use her as the guinea pig before they mess around with everyone else, right? It's like we need to study the brain of a cyborg. She's like me for real, can't remember shit. Yeah, and it's a really sad story because, like, you know, she's kind of scared and not really sure what's going on half the time. And you eventually have to find a way to get her to trust you, right? Little over Gooner these days. I always find myself craving connection or story. Yeah, so Nikke is perfect for that. Like, it's got the Gooner shit, but like, I would say the story stuff is really why people want to stay. There are other games out there that are more Gooner than Nikke, I would say. But in Nikke, you definitely, like, I personally feel it's more cool than sexy. You know what I mean? Like, I think the characters are just really cool. But that's also coming from me, and I like grew up on a lot of Gooner shit, so I'm like desensitized to it, right? Like, I'm sure if you show this to the common person, like your common coworker or whatever, then maybe they'll, you know, give you some side eyes or whatever, right? Maybe you'll be judged on the spot. But personally, as someone who's been consuming this shit since I was like 10, it's not really a big deal. Like, this is the norm of my life, right? Gotta pull up the Built by Gamers clip. Oh, I got the Built by Gamers clip right here. I got it. I got it ready to go. You guys want to see the ultimate Nikke advertisement?
These anime games are so terrible, I'm literally about to just go make my own.
You could barely tie your shoes.
So listen, I would have the best story with characters that are appealing and stunning. Okay, just imagine
appealing
you
and
and your
stunning,
friends going on an epic adventure with tons of epic twists
epic
that send
twists.
you on a roller coaster of emotions.
A roller coaster of emotions.
It would be packed with battles, and let me tell you, bro, just imagine it having Western rock, Japanese hot-blooded styles, and K-pop.
Yeah, you're literally describing Nikke's soundtrack.
I would have the most epic boss fights that would lead to deeper friendships. I would have stories that would need to be uncovered and explored. Wait,
you will explore them, you will uncover them.
The game's lore is insane.
Wait, is it really that good?
Yeah, the storyline's good right from the start, but even the sub-events are super heartwarming and make you fall in love with the Nikkes. However, you need to try Overzone. Here you learn about the very first Nikkes, but also the legendary Goddess Squad. Plus, the game is constantly being updated. It never feels repetitive. There's also a limited minigame with Dave the Diver.
Okay, you convinced me. I'm going to download it.
Are you convinced, chat? If that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. You know? I love that video because it's so phoned in. It's so super phoned in. Yeah, Gurnix is saying on YouTube chat right now, he says, us veterans with the game are with the depression and story, right? You're coming for the tits and ass, but you're really staying for the depression. It kind of hits like a Yoko Taro near level of storytelling where things just get really fucked and you're just like, man, I feel so sad, but also like I'm glad I got to read this story, right? It's got the GameStop commercial vibe. Anyway, so that was we introduced the first character, right? We introduced Anne. The other character that we're going to be seeing in this event, and you might have seen this character before on social media or whatever, her name's Rupee.
Oh dear. Now
Rupee
I've gone and
is-
done it. I went a little overboard.
Rupee is one of the coolest characters in the game. She's Gyaru. Peak design. She belongs to like. She belongs to Tetra, but also is one of like the head merchants of the arc. So there's like 3 merchants that like run that shit. Like they run the economy in the arc, and she's one of them. Her whole thing is she likes shopping a bunch, and her whole like reason for making money is so that she could shop it off. She's like, I want to make money so I can spend it and buy myself nice things. She also has like a live stream, and I don't know how much of that we're going to be seeing today, but she is a live streamer that is also like voiced in English by another live streamer. It's pretty fun. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the event today. Oh wait, before we move on, there have been some announcements today for Nikke. First off, we're already getting the mission pass for Volume. Volume is a character from Tetra, and she recently got a new skin. Boom. This is Volume's new skin to beat the gun. Amidst the fantasy, their presence appears dreamlike.
Hey, I'm busy. Don't bother me.
Volume's kind of a dumb bitch, but I do like the skin.
Did you bring the schedule?
I might just get the skin despite her being like completely insufferable as a character. She's like a bard pirate or something. Yeah, Amelie did amazing for Rupi. I was actually looking at some of her other voice acting roles, and her role as Rupi is like really distinct. Yeah, in the story for Nikke, Volume's supposed to be like a musician. So I think it's supposed to be like a bard outfit. Bard pirate. But yeah, aside from that, I have to go to Twitter for this. I have to go to the Twitter announcements. But aside from that, we also have a new unit announced in Laplace. It's Guillotine Winter Slayer Laplace is going to be part of the Christmas SSR characters that are coming up. It's like her and Maiden and Volume even are all kind of like following this like RPG theme. So we're going to have an RPG themed Christmas, which I think is really cool. There was this photo. This is like the concept art where they're all like fighting an ice dragon together. We don't really know if this is like a real dragon or like if they're playing a video game or if they're just having a dream. I guess we'll see, right? But I'll probably be streaming that in the future since I am pretty interested to see where it goes.
Hey, I'm busy. Don't bother me.
Maiden has a bunch of outfits then. Yeah, she got pretty popular this year because she got an outfit for summer. And she also got one, or she's also getting one for the Christmas event. Yeah, there's a few Nikkes that have way more costume options than others. Yeah, I think that's all there is for setup. We got to know Ruby, we got to know Anne. We can move on. I'm expecting this event to take another like 3 to 4 hours. It's probably gonna have like a part 1, part 2. Miracle Snow. Where's Miracle Snow? I might have passed it. Here we go. Miracle Snow. Gonna unlock this now. I have no idea what the biggest game in Korea is, to be honest. I wouldn't be able to answer that for you. I actually, from what I've seen, Nikke is more popular in Japan than anywhere else in the world. Like, I was looking at the follower count for, like, Nikke's English accounts and their Korean accounts versus the Japanese accounts. And the Japanese accounts by far have like the most views and followers. It's very popular in Japan. Got a little title screen of the two characters. Whoa! Are those my Nikkes? They're running around? Interesting. Can I talk to him?
you closely, teacher.
Let's go, Bolt.
Everyone's all patrolling in this little
getting caught in the hem of this
field. It's a shame you can't unlock Neve from this event.
Standing by.
I think she's probably going to be put up
Let's go, Bolt.
by the time the actual Christmas event comes up this year, but she was supposed to be like a temporary unit.
as you wish.
Korean MMOs are always going to be coming out on top. For Shift Up, it was a really big deal for them this year that Stellar Blade was released and like did okay because they tend not to make games like that in Korea. Like games that are just AAA games that are released on console, you know? They tend to stick with the MMO market for sure. So it's kind of a big step.
Enoch, how many resources are currently available?
Like between Stellar Blade and Black Myth Wukong, right? Korea and China are kind of like branching out into this AAA field, and it's really interesting to see where it goes. This is like the first big event, right? Because this is like the third one, so it means the first two were probably garbage. Oh yeah, this is Enoch. She is like the AI of the Ark.
If limited to a radius of 2 kilometers, there are enough resources to last for 2 weeks.
She is the AI that consults and controls everything.
Is that it? I thought there'd be some leeway since it's winter.
Drinking water consumption has been reduced, but we have been using a lot of water for washing.
It's because of Macillus. They have been so gung-ho about selling these new boiler systems.
Boiler systems?
With that small a radius and a short time span, we're bound to get complaints.
So are we just going to cancel it?
Though they are not voice. No caller ID and high-tech toy are not voice.
There's not much else we can do.
So this was the first voiced event, I'm pretty sure, right?
People are going to be upset.
Don't be so glum, Ingrid. I have spied with my little eyes a grand location.
What location?
Voila!
Mustang points at a place on the map.
That just might work.
It's fair to everyone as well. So we shouldn't hear any complaints about unequal treatment.
Isn't that outside the Ark's jurisdiction, though? Will it not be difficult to control?
I don't see any potential issues. This area utilizes the same weather system as the Ark.
Magnifique!
Very well. Enoch, proceed.
Yes, sir. For the next 2 weeks, artificial snow will be implemented within the confines of the amusement park at the outpost.
I forgot this was a thing. Enoch also controls the weather in the Ark. So she makes it rain. She makes it like cloudy or snowy. Like she gives the illusion of a real world for people who are living underground, right?
Very good.
Has it really been 15 years?
Oh, was this one of those events that got their voices added on later on? I see. Yeah, that's right. I remember reading about that. Like it was so popular that when they added it to the archives, they finally added a voice.
Mustang, start spreading the word. For the next 2 weeks, the amusement park is open to the public. I'd appreciate it if you could also
So Overzone
oversee
is the first
amusement
voice
park
event,
in the
huh?
interim and ensure
It better be.
runs smoothly.
It better be.
Oui, oui!
Overzone
Ingrid,
deserves it.
You're responsible for crowd management and safety concerning the elevator leading to the outpost. Also, assign more troops for us to safely wipe out all raptures.
Leave it to me.
Shall we make a move then?
Anderson, Ingrid, and Mustang take their leave.
Oh, Enoch,
Yes, sir?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Aw. I like Enoch. The way Enoch is presented in the story is like... She's almost kind of like an antagonist at first because you don't understand her motives. But then once you actually talk to her, it's just like, oh no, you're just an AI trying to do your best. Like you're trying to find reason and balance in the ways that humans behave and to judge them accordingly.
Hello, Lupin!
Oh, really? Did she? That's a
Guess where
bummer.
I am? The amusement park at the outpost. Notice anything special? It's snowing! It's been decided this is the only place where we'll have snow this year. You know me. I'd never miss a chance to see the snow. So, here I am. You know what? It has been 15 years since it has last snowed. I'm not too sure about the specifics, but making snow seems to use quite a lot of water.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's why it's restricted to such a small area. There isn't a suitable spot in the Ark either. But it's better than nothing. At the very least, we'll have a white Christmas this year. Not only that, but all the rides are fully functional again. It's all thanks to a certain someone that we all know and love. And so, the special guest I've invited today is... the Master of the Outpost, the Commander!
Wow! It's me?
Sweetie! Why don't you say hi to our Lupin, sweetie?
Hi, everyone. What's up, guys?
You've gotta liven it up a little. You know, engage with the audience.
No, I don't want to.
Today,
I don't want
we've
to talk
got
to chat.
a special treat for you all. We've prepared a special White Christmas stream. What exactly will we be doing for this special occasion, you might ask? Why, I'm going to be Santa Claus for a day.
What?
Sweetie and I are gonna go around the amusement park and interview anyone we come across. They'll have to answer the questions they draw randomly from this bag. Anyone who gives us an interesting answer will get a prize. We've prepared mystery prizes ranging from R class to SSS.
No way, Commander will say what's up.
Shall we
Commander's
get
a funny
started,
character because
sweetie?
he could be completely serious at times, but also completely goofy. Just ranging from the choices you pick and the events that you're participating in.
Hey, Rabbity, let's have some fun.
Atsuko Tanaka is her name? Oh, was she the Ghost in the Shell actress? For which Ghost in the Shell?
Getting ready.
Also, we didn't get to pick our units. We should probably pick the, probably get Canonical, get Rupee and Ann in here.
We did it! We survived!
In front of the merry-go-round.
Hmm.
Hey, oh, it's these two! I just saw them yesterday. But this event takes place before the one we did yesterday, so we're kind of traveling back in time. Belorda and Mika are riding the merry-go-round. Rupee leans over and whispers in my ear.
Wow, even Nikkes are allowed on these rides? Let's go on the Ferris wheel once we're done streaming.
Yeah, how are
Just the two of us.
Nikkes able to ride these? Nikkes were supposed to be like mega thick.
Check it out, Lupins. We're now in front of the merry-go-round. Let's find someone to interview.
Vroom! Go, Black Typhoon!
Wow. Did she just vroom on her own motorcycle?
Looks like there are plenty of unusual sights around us.
Merry Christmas, you two.
Huh? Sugar, may I ask, why are you riding a motorcycle on a merry-go-round?
I want to see which is faster, Black Typhoon or these horses.
But the merry-go-round rotates automatically.
Shh! Don't distract me. I need to focus.
Well, that's not a good start, I'd say.
No, but I wasn't planning on interviewing Sugar in the first place. What's Milk doing here?
I'm practicing my pursuit techniques by trying to chase this car.
I see.
Freema! Freema's so baby. I love Freema.
I won't even bother interviewing
Just an
her.
eepy girl. Should we head somewhere else?
You know, I worked really hard on this bit. But now I'm starting to question myself. Wow, so pretty.
Oh, it's Anne.
Hmm?
Let's interview her. Hey, Anne.
Huh?
Anne flips through her notebook.
Oh, hello, teacher.
How are you feeling today?
I'm happy to see snow for the first time in my life. I'm only here because my notebook suggested I should check out the amusement park. And I'm glad that I did. Who's this pretty lady with you? Is she your significant other?
Oh, hi! I'm Rupee. Haven't we met each other before?
I don't believe so. Anyway, nice to meet you.
She forgot.
Likewise. Oh, right. Is it okay if I ask you a question? If you answer well, you might just get a gift from us.
Whoa, sure.
Alright then.
Rupee rummages through her bag and pulls out a note that has been folded twice.
Now, the question I have for you is...
Is everything okay?
What's wrong?
Today is just... not my day.
I glance at the note Rupee is holding. What did you do last Christmas? Oh? Oh? Let's go organize our team a little bit. Get the stars of the show in here. Well, Rupee should be a B2. I think. Oh, there she is.
Leave it to me!
Yeah! And then Anne's a B1. Right here.
Let's rock and roll!
Who's the B3 gonna be? Could go with, Could go with Maiden.
Me? Do I have to?
Maiden has a Christmas costume, right?
You want me over there?
And since Maiden's here, you might as well bring Guillotine. Oh wait, isn't Exia in this event too? You could bring Exia. I don't know if she's in this event. She might just have like a costume. Milk was in it. Exia.
Exia, at your service.
Emma's in this event? Ooh.
Let's
Emma
give it
is
everything we've got.
easy. Emma's design is peak. I don't know, I know Absolute just got redesigns, but I really like their old designs.
Before we begin, Commander,
I think I prefer their older
possibly
ones.
have a cozy?
This is Rupee's idol pose. She just has this like derpy look in her face. It's great. It's like, oh, what's going on? I want to go shopping. Rupee kind of represents to me like an old school anime character that like, it's like an old school anime archetype that isn't around as much anymore.
When it comes to dominating the
Like, you know that one girl from
cold hard cash.
do you guys know that one girl from Excel Saga? I forget her name. But there's a girl from Excel Saga who's kind of like derpy, wild blonde girl. And Rupee kind of... No, not Gyaru. I know what Gyaru is, but I'm talking about like the way her face is drawn and stuff. See, Rupee stands there frozen, holding the note in her hand. Let's draw another one.
Huh? What's the question? I want to see.
Anne stands up on her tiptoes, trying to sneak a peek at the slip of paper.
It's nothing. It's just...
Yeah, we can't exactly ask Anne what she did last Christmas, because she's not going to remember.
Oh, I just slept all day last Christmas.
Oh, she saw the note!
I'm told that if I can't recall what I've done on a particular day, that's only because I was sleeping.
Oh.
Oh, you don't say. Interesting. Well, as promised, here's a little gift for you. Do you want to pick one of the raffle tickets from this bag?
Sure.
I think the main girl from Excel Saga was just named Excel. I'm pretty sure that was her name. So yeah, Anne pulls out a slip of paper from Rupee's bag.
Now open it up and see what you've won.
It's a one wish pass?
Hmm?
That's the SSSSR class.
SSSSR.
What's that?
That means we'll give you whatever you want.
Wow, really?
I like this Rupee animation because if you look really closely, she's actually like drooling. You can actually drool coming off of her face.
You betcha.
No, you are. It's SSSSR.
But to have the top prize appear so early isn't exactly great for the live stream. So, would you like to tell me your wish, Anne?
Oh, I know. I want everyone to be happy this Christmas.
What a pure girl.
I see. Got it. I'll make your wish come true. Even if I'm not sure how exactly.
How are you gonna pull this one off?
You tell me. Don't you have any ideas?
We can spike everyone's eggnog. That'd make them happy. We can spread Christmas cheer. We gotta spike the eggnog.
Oh.
Dots.
Oh.
Oh. Or we could spread some Christmas cheer.
Hey, that's a great idea.
I like when choice A is just like an illusion that leads to choice B immediately.
Call it Operation Christmas Cheer.
Whoa, that sounds cool.
Actually, if you're up for it, we could really use your help, Anne. I'll be Santa Claus, and you can be a Christmas fairy.
Spike the eggnog of lean. But thou must spike everyone's nog. Low clock, what's good?
Seriously? Yes, I'd love to.
Oh, is this how she gets the fairy outfit?
Just so you know,
It's Rupee's
I'll
suggestion.
be live streaming the entire time. That won't make you uncomfortable, will it?
Whoa, you are? So that means I'll show up on screen?
Oh yeah, Rupee's also a clothing designer, so maybe she could whip up something for her, and
Of course. I'm alright with that.
maybe that's the plan.
Perfect. Then wait just a sec. You hear that, Lupins? We'll be having 2 special guests with us today. Let's give a warm welcome to the adorable Anne!
Hey everybody, I'm Anne, and it's nice to meet you.
The live chat is filled with viewers saying hello. Do you think this is a really good idea? You think this is a good idea?
I'm planning to convert this live stream into a video and give it to Anne.
Oh!
That way, it'll become a lasting memory for her.
Hello, Anne. That's really sweet of you.
All right, Anne, shall we?
Rupee extends her hand out to Anne.
Let's.
Anne grasps Rupee's hand and they start to walk. Huh. Pretty wholesome start to the story.
Could I possibly have a cookie?
Reload.
She looks so traumatized. I feel bad for her. She's like, why am I here?
When it comes to
Thing is,
dominating the competition, nothing beats cold hard cash.
Thing is, I'm pretty sure Anne is like an SR unit. And Nikke does such a good job of giving their SR units like good stories.
Everybody is already in such high spirits. Do you think there will be anyone who needs cheering up?
Like even the fact that we have like garbage manufacture units that you could pull as like fails during your gacha, those fit into the main story of Nikke. It like kind of goes along with the theme that a lot of Nikkes are just made to die, that they're mass manufactured, that they're not special, they don't have any kind of identity, or at least that's something they don't want you to have, right?
I don't know for sure, but off the top
You're
of
just
my head,
you're just another product in a long line of
lost
products.
children.
We should probably head to a crowded area first.
Oh yes, we did pass by an area that was thronging with people a while back.
Do you remember where it was?
Sure, follow me.
Soon after.
Wow, there she goes! She simply
Whoa.
can't be defeated,
Way to go,
folks.
Tatsu-senpai,
It's
sticking
Dear
it in his
Exia.
ear.
Kobayashi, welcome. How's it going?
That was Exia's 82nd consecutive victory. Simply remarkable. I believe we have a final quest champion in our midst. The next round of players are getting themselves ready. So Exia, please hold on for just a moment.
Sure thing.
Hey, Exia, what's up? What are you wearing?
Hey, noob. I'm participating in an offline Christmas event for Final Quest, where all of the top players compete with each other in PvP matches and cosplay.
Oh.
Then they will be ranked
Kairi and
on
Rekka
PvP
fuse.
cosplay scores
Is Nikke
obtained.
Kairi? Yeah, Exia is really awesome.
Right now, I'm
I want to
sitting
level
pretty
her
in
up
first
soon.
place.
I didn't know you would come to these offline events.
I know participating in events like this is frowned upon, but the top prize is too good to resist. I mean, look, it's a Mach 3 supersonic horse mount.
A what?
What's more, there's only one in the entire server, and it's even a Christmas limited edition.
It's like a mount.
Who are you cosplaying as? Wait, aren't you?
Maybe Exia knows exactly who she is.
I mean, I'm cosplaying Rudolph, a character in the game. He runs fast like a speeding bullet. Although their speed is the same,
Exia is a
he looks
hacker,
much faster because of
and
his
so
motion.
she knows all of everyone's dirt. Like, she kind of knows a bunch of shit that she's not supposed to know. She gets killed at one point of the story because of it, actually. Like, people show up at her house when she's digging where she's not supposed to. They kill her, and then she gets, like, rezzed and has her memories wiped. It's pretty fucking crazy. Privity did it. Privity killed her, actually. That's nuts. I want to see Privity and Exia in the same room someday and see how they, like, interact. It's like, hey, about that time I, like, shot you in the head. Forget it ever happened. I'm a much goofier character now. Hey, what's up, Killzone? We're just starting, so I'm not really, sure where this is going yet, but it is pretty wholesome so far. Not my Ami purchase history. Dude, I just bought some figures earlier. I bought the Anise Rappy Nendroid Nendroids that just came out like within the last year or so. Yeah, it cost me a pretty penny, but I'm pretty excited to finally get some Nikke merch. That's what their Dragon Age Inquisition did. The mount doesn't actually go fast, but the speed lines make it look fast. That's pretty genius. That's funny. Just the zoom lines, right?
This costume is really nicely put together. Did you make it yourself?
Nah, it's store-bought.
Oh, right.
She got bummed out. She wanted to hear and meet another costume designer. Just to be safe, I want to ask, are you feeling okay?
Let me tell you something, noob. I've never been so happy in my entire life. Facing off against top players and the promise of a unique mount. What else can you ask for?
I'll have to take your word for it then.
I thought so too. Especially when people from all walks of life are gathered here in this place. It's just brimming with positive vibes.
In that case, we should probably move on.
Such pain. Such misery.
Oh. Maiden's so gloomy over here.
Is there anyone more miserable than me in this world?
Everyone look! There's an unhappy person over there!
She's just pointing. Look at that unhappy person. It's alright. I'm sure she'll get over it eventually. With that, Maiden makes her way over stealthily.
I'm just so miserable. While everyone's embracing the holiday cheer, I'm just sinking deeper into the mire. If only someone were here to save me from this woe.
We'll help you.
Really? At last, I can see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Maiden is so funny, dude. one of the biggest reasons why Maiden is miserable is because Maiden's partner is Guillotine. And Guillotine is like super chuny and like thinks that she's like a main character in like an anime protagonist setting. But like it makes Maiden feel cringe being next to her all the time. Like Maiden's always dying inside because of it. Have a nice lurk, Granax. Why are there dialogue breaks for only one choice of dialogue? I think it's just to give your character the illusion of input, I guess. Like, remind you that your character is there. Because I know other games do that a lot too. The worst part of learning how depressing Nikke actually is that I can't call you Tatsgunical like I was back before we were painfully aware. I am Tatsgunical, but there is also there's also a lot of sadness here. I'm also Tatsadnical. For sure.
I will move as you wish.
I'd be miserable too. I can't wait for Maiden and Guillotine to interact in the next event, because it looks like they're going to be together in the story again. I want to see more cringe. It's like the most entertaining shit.
If only there was someone else to take my place. Do I have to
Maiden also has a
myself?
Kotodama, for those of you who are watching Old Tales with us. She can control people with her words. That's like her special power. That's why she wears the mask, so that it like limits her powers a little.
Do you play this game too?
Yeah. I haven't been at it for long, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Look at all the happy faces in this place. What's gotten you so down? This is a great place to have fun. Can't you just be happy?
That's the problem. It's precisely because I'm happy that I'm unhappy.
Huh?
Don't bother trying to make sense of what she says.
No can do. She might really be suffering.
Anna's right. How can you be so cold, sweetie?
Everyone's ganging up on me. Yeah, she's like Inumaki from JJK. It's exactly the same type of character. I'm doing this for your own good.
I wanted to participate in this event too.
I'm protecting you guys.
To show what I'm capable of and walk off with some cool prizes. That way, I could feel proud of myself for accomplishing something. But due to my hectic work schedule, I only found out about this event at the 11th hour. I was in such a hurry that I forgot to bring my controller. Sure, this game can be played with a keyboard and mouse, but I've always preferred using a controller.
Oh no, she didn't bring her gear to the tournament.
If I have to use a keyboard, there's no way I can play to the best of my abilities. So, here I am. Forced to stand on the
Maiden just
sidelines,
traveled to a major
wallowing
and
in my
forgot her
sorrow.
joystick.
Oh,
She
this
forgot her
nightmare
pad.
Never end.
Can't you just go home to get your controller? I'm sure you'd make it back in time.
No, there's not enough time. The event will be over by then.
Is there any way we can find a controller for her, Rupee?
I don't think the amusement park sells this sort of thing.
I did not expect this side quest. I did not expect this side quest to just hit us at the beginning of this story event. So all of a sudden, Rupee's live chat is flooded with messages. Some viewers say that they can send one via express delivery.
Oh, you guys! I'm so touched by your
She's
words.
drooling again!
Y'all are truly my lovely Lupins! For anyone who can send a controller over, I'll toss in one of my very own personalized scarves, signed by yours truly.
Hey yo, Rupee's chat with the saves? Chat with the saves?
It'll be like a gift exchange.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Since they'll be sending one over, it'd be great if they could send a Christmas limited edition controller. It's a new model that's about 20 grams lighter.
I see.
She's very, very particular.
Hear that, Lupins? Does anyone own a Christmas limited edition controller?
How's chat gonna react? Although there are not as many as before, we can still see many messages filling the live chat. Shortly after Rupee randomly selects a lucky winner, a familiar sound reverberates in the distance.
Did someone order a package?
Oh shit, Sugar the delivery! Children of Anarchy, her shirt says.
Weren't you just on the merry-go-round?
all 5 races ended in a draw, so I figured I might as well clock some hours instead. Here, can someone sign for this?
Sure, I'll sign for it.
Delivery complete.
She's so cool. She's just this game's like Dante or like Terminator or some shit. I don't know. Somewhere in between those two characters. With that, Sugar takes her leave. I wonder if riding a motorcycle in an amusement park is a good idea. Never mind. Let's think about that later.
You should be good to go now, right?
Yes, I'm all set.
Are we good to go? Is that okay?
Good luck.
AJ Fat.
Thanks, everyone. I've got this in the bag.
Maiden runs off. Isn't she going to be in competition with Exia then, if they're in the same tournament?
Are there any contenders who can actually beat Exia?
Oh shit, I knew it. They're going to face off.
Well, looks like we've got ourselves a challenger. Put your hands together for Black Rose.
Dude, there's no way Exia's going to lose to Maiden, right?
And she's got a controller in her hands. How very unusual.
Exia's like sweaty, baggy-eyed gamer.
Now, will Black Rose become victim number 83? Or will she be
Oh man, she might break the streak though. Exia might not see it coming. When you're streaking like this, it's really hard. You can start getting fatigued. You start treating everyone the same. You're like, man, number 84 is going to be just like the other ones, right? Sarah Connor Nikke. She got the shoddy like Terminator 2. Yeah, she got the shoddy. Shoddy motorcycle combo. Kind of a badass aesthetic.
I'll reload. Huh? They're down already?
Wait a second.
Poor Anne.
If we work together, this will be a walk in the park.
Not only did I lose.
Oh, she got bodied!
But it was also a crushing defeat.
It's alright. I'm sure you'll win next time.
I had some faith in her.
Thanks. To be honest,
It's pretty hard to beat
we were
Exia.
equally matched in skill. But this infernal controller is what did me in.
Oh, she's doing John's? She's blaming the controller that she got for free from chat.
Is it broken?
No, it's because it's a limited edition. I didn't want to wear it out by pressing too many buttons.
Commander's so done with her shit. She's so done.
For the sake of protecting something precious, you've given up another precious thing.
The tragedy.
It must not have been easy to make that
Anne is like
decision.
sympathizing.
Good for you.
Thanks for cheering me up. You're such a wonderful person.
You're not still unhappy, are you?
No, it's all thanks to you.
Ah.
What's more, I've got a limited edition controller now. Speaking of which, can I keep this?
Yeah, it's all yours.
I tried to warn them, right, chat?
Fantastic.
I tried to warn them about,
I haven't been this happy
Maiden.
in ages.
Glad to hear that you're happy.
I should get going. Duty calls.
Anne's pure though. Anne is still like in the zone, trying to cheer her up, trying to treat her with all the respect she deserves. It's only me and Rupee that are getting like anise-faced.
Thanks again, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you as well.
Yeah, she's spreading the Christmas cheer. It's our mission objective, right? Maiden hugs the controller tightly against her chest and leaves.
I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, it's already dark. Shall we call it a day?
No, we can still hang out a little longer. There's still plenty of time left.
We always have tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
She's gonna forget everything by tomorrow.
Yes.
It does come with that face
Not
sign
gonna
X.
lie,
You can equip
I'm a
it.
little tired myself too.
You can also equip that face on other Nendoroids because it's like, it's all modular.
Alright, let's call it a day and meet up again tomorrow.
Oh.
What's wrong? Why are you staring at me like that?
Nothing. We're just exhausted, that's all.
I know, right? No need for us to go overboard. Why don't we just meet here tomorrow, say 8 a.m.?
Sure.
I'm just gonna head in first. Get some rest, both of you. See you tomorrow, then.
Yeah, see ya.
Anne runs off in excitement. Rupee.
It's okay. We've captured loads of footage. We'll just show it to Anne tomorrow. And pick up where we left off. Tomorrow. Oh. Now that Anne will be here tomorrow, you won't forget about this, will you? She's so nice. I feel so bad about this.
Let's get some rest. If we want to make more people happy tomorrow, we'll need our energy.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is sad! Today has to end and tomorrow has to arrive.
Together.
Which means Anne's gonna experience her daily memory wipe. Everyone's aware of it, so it's like such a bummer once you're confronted with it, right? It's like a
If we work together, this will be a walk.
it's almost like the pain of having someone you know with like Alzheimer's or some shit, you know? See, the next morning. Are you okay?
Yeah. I just don't know what to do. Ugh. I think I might have messed things up. I think I should bring up what happened yesterday. But she would have no idea what I'm talking about.
Why does Anne need a daily memory wipe? I assumed it was because she was getting, like, labbed on by miscellaneous researchers. Don't worry too much.
How can I not?
Off in the distance, I can see Anne running towards us.
Hold my hand, sweetie. If I'm about to make a mistake, give it a squeeze. Got it?
Anne gradually draws nearer.
Here we go.
You're making me feel nervous.
Teacher, Ruby!
Huh?
Hey guys, you're early.
What?
What?
She remembers?
Let's go. We gotta start spreading that holiday cheer. Where shall we go today?
Can I ask you something? What did we do yesterday?
Yesterday? We gave that lady a controller for her game.
What?
You actually remember?
Oh, Suyeon's 100% behind it at some point, right? She's behind every single bad thing eventually.
Are you okay, Ruby?
Sweetie, how do you explain this?
Can it be a Christmas miracle, perhaps? This happened once before. It was because...
No, I don't want to hear it. All that matters is Anne still remembers what we did yesterday. I'll believe that this is the makings of a Christmas miracle. But even miracles must come to an end. Anne, can you come here for a moment?
Huh?
Ruby takes Anne by the hand and disappears behind a building. Soon after...
Ta-da! This
Oh,
is the
shit!
special outfit I prepared for today.
Wow!
$20 outfits!
Do you like it?
I've never worn something so beautiful before.
I'm glad you like it.
Actually, they're not $20 outfits. These are actually separate units, right? They're like Christmas versions of the units.
I'm not sure if it will be comfortable for you, so why don't you try walking around for a bit? Give yourself a chance to move around in it. We'll be waiting over here. Make sure you tell me if something is uncomfortable.
Okay.
Anne runs off gleefully. When did you make her an outfit?
Last night. I was a little worried about the size, but it looks like it fits her quite nicely.
Ruby.
I thought that she wouldn't be able to remember yesterday's events, so I wanted to make today a more special day. What's more special than wearing a special outfit? especially if one of your closest friends made it for you. I want today to be so special that it'll be a day she'll never forget. Not even when her memory is wiped.
Alright, let's do it.
All right.
Anne makes her way over. Hey Med, welcome in. Sherlock, welcome in. Remember wailing for the Rupee Winter unit? Was she even good? I heard she wasn't even that good of a unit.
Ruby. It's really comfortable.
That's great. How about we go for a walk then?
I know Anne is at least good for PvP.
Sure.
Cheers, meh. Honestly, I like Rupee's like base design so much that it's really hard to top.
Good morning, my lovely Lupins! We'll be picking up where we left off yesterday, spreading the holiday cheer.
It's great to be back.
I like Bunny Rupee too. Bunny Rupee's good.
Before we begin, Commander, could I possibly have a cookie?
Wish I got to use Emma more. I like that she just has this fucking Gatling gun. Love ignoring the elephant in the room in the form of Rupee having a thick old thighs.
One for the good guys.
This guillotine.
The syndicate doesn't get wind of it.
I don't think you guys saw guillotine earlier, but that's her. And beneath her eye lies a fearsome power. Haven't seen Emma yet in this event, right?
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
1-8. Ruby's so wholesome. Like her whole goal in this thing is to try to make Anne happy. So my buddy wanted Manga Zoro and he traded me for it and some cards for Manga Luffy. It's like 1,300 bucks? Yo! That's a haul! Holy shit. What are you gonna do with all the money?
Everyone gets a chance to try this.
You gonna buy more cards? The never-ending cycle.
The strawberry waffle was so delicious.
Who was that just giggling just now? Who was that? That sinister voice.
How about the parfait?
That too. Are you okay, teacher? I don't think you've eaten much today.
You two are bottomless pits.
I sure am. Well, at least when it comes to dessert. What shall we try next?
Sorry to bother you,
Huh?
but can we take a moment of your time?
Oh no, did we do something wrong? Why are the cops on us?
Huh? Polly? Miranda? What's going on?
Why is ACPU here?
We've received reports of people losing their sense of taste at the amusement park. Do you know anything about it?
People's sense of taste has disappeared?
Apparently, none of them can taste a single thing. It seems that all who filed a report had recently consumed something at the amusement park.
Oh.
We suspect there may be a shady food stall operating here illegally.
Oh my gosh! Do we have to shut this event down?
I don't think so. Everyone will regain their sense of taste eventually. It's either an innocent mistake or a very bad joke. If you see anything suspicious, please contact us right away. Have a good day!
The Popo. I think we gotta kill them, Commander. With that, Polly and Miranda take their leave.
What does that lady mean by losing your sense of taste?
It's when you can't taste any of the food you're eating.
That's horrible. Especially when there's so much delicious food out there.
We have to do something about this. After all, this falls under spreading Christmas cheer.
Sure, but how?
We'll just have to try out all the foods available at the amusement park.
Whoa, that's a great idea!
Is that a great idea?
Let's go!
Are we eventually gonna like land on the thing that makes it numb? See, with that, we try 7 food stalls at the amusement park, but our attempts prove fruitless. My stomach feels like it's going to explode.
I think that's all all of them. Did you guys notice anything out of the ordinary?
So full.
Yeah, which one?
Can't take another bite.
Which one poisoned you guys? Did you notice any of them felt extra poisonous?
Let's go check it out.
Her outfit's wild. It's so funny, Durfmaster. It's like the story just plays it straight. It's like super wholesome.
Are you sure? I hope they're handmade.
She just wants Anne to have an awesome Christmas.
Over there, sweetie.
I look in the direction that Ruby is pointing.
Come try these mindfully
Heyo!
delicious homemade cookies. Step right up and try them out for free.
Is Emma? It's Emma! Emma's cookies are making people lose their sense of taste. We found the culprit.
Baked with the finest ingredients as well as love.
Oh no. Found it. Now it all makes sense. That's how Emma appears in this event.
Money is
We should have known.
after all.
I should have pieced it together. I checked in while you've been playing this a couple times because I thought it was a Turbo Gooner trap, but the gameplay seems solid. Yeah, the game's really good. The story and the gameplay are like really why a lot of players stay with Nikke.
So annoying. Did you hear that?
Like, coming from me too, as someone who really likes live 2D art and like rigging and all that stuff, I think the rigging in live 2D in Nikke is like really well done.
Oh, hey guys. Sorry, I'm a bit swamped at the moment. Just 1 minute.
There is a long line in front of Emma's food stall. She seems to be handing out cookies to every single person. Code Red!
She's fooling them all with her outfit and affability. If we don't do something, everyone's gonna lose their sense of taste.
These cookies sure look delish.
She's fooling them all with her hussy outfit. No! Anne!
Hey, what are you doing, teacher?
Just fucking, just slow-mo dive towards Anne and eat the cookie in midair. He's like, no. She'll be setting some aside for us, so let's not disturb her.
Oh, is that so?
Anyways, let's contact police, sweetie.
Yeah, let's go snitch to the cops. We found the criminal. Get down, Mr. President. Get down. Duh. What should I say?
I'll leave it to you, sweetie.
Oh, fuck. I gotta handle this. Polly. Yes? I think we found the culprit. I'll be right there. No, don't. Why? Emma is handing out the homemade cookies. Oh, right. That really does complicate things. How did everyone manage to recover their sense of taste? It seems to return automatically after an hour. There are some exceptions who get it back quicker than others. You can also get it back immediately if you drink some carbonated drinks or eat some chocolate. They give your mouth a good washing. They reset the taste buds or something along those lines. Carbonated drinks or chocolate. Yep. I'd give you some, but we're busy handling all the police here, or all the people here. We don't have enough to spare. It's okay. Thanks anyway. Sorry about this, but can you handle this on your own? We trust you, Commander. I'll see what I can do. It must have been really bad that the police got involved. That means like a ton of people were calling in, right? Yeah, I would recommend this game. Here, my recommendation is this. Give it a try on PC version and play at least through chapter 1. You'll know whether or not you're interested in after that. Because chapter 1 of Nikke has a really good hook. Like just the in-game like tutorial chapter has an awesome hook, and you'll know whether or not the game is for you after that. It's got its own client. You could download it on the website. Yeah, the chapter 1 page. Yeah, you'll know. Chapter 1 will tell you everything you need to know.
What did Polly say, sweetie?
He's doing it again. I don't know what you're talking about, Super Date. Doing what? I'm innocent in this crime. Let's see. Let's set up a booth beside Emma.
A booth? But what are we gonna be selling?
Are we gonna compete with her cookies? Medicine. I see. I see. That's so funny. Gotta sell the
Before we begin, Commander,
the mouth washing.
possibly have a cookie?
Ayo, the cookie? Maiden knows about the cookie. She's on to Emma's shit.
Score another one for the good guys.
Feel bad for just coming in and yapping.
Wind of it.
Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it, Derpmaster. You're fine. You're always welcome to come here and yap. That's what Twitch chat is for. You're allowed to do that at any time.
You got that, everyone?
More importantly, you need to play Nikke Chapter 1. That is your homework for today.
If you send over some carbonated drinks or chocolate, you'll receive my newly released handkerchief. It seems that we've received over 100 donations already. I'm so blessed to have Lupins like you.
Wow, look at all this stuff.
Want some, Anne?
No, these people need it more than I do.
She's too
so I'll have
pure.
whatever's left over. There's another delivery. I'll go sign for it.
It is nice seeing Anne in this outfit too, because she doesn't look as gloomy. Like in her regular outfit, she looks pretty gloomy.
I'll go with you.
No, you're busy enough as it is. Let me help you with that.
In this one, she's feeling the Christmas cheer. Anne hurries over and signs for another delivery of carbonated drinks and chocolate. We have to ensure that we're fully prepared before Emma starts handing out cookies again. Once again, the line in front of Emma's booth begins to grow. That line doesn't seem to be shrinking.
She should be ashamed of herself. Duping these people with her ridiculous outfit and dodgy cookies.
I don't think she's doing it intentionally, Rippy. You can say that again.
Oh, really? That is what you think?
Actually, I think you wouldn't look half bad in that outfit.
You think so? I'll be sure to wear it next time.
Dang! Ruby's always like a girlfriend to us. She's Garu girlfriend. I think I like this game. Download it and you'll know if you like it today. Just give chapter 1 a try. Also, is it really Nikke? I always pronounce it Nike. Yeah, so I think it's supposed to be Nike for like the actual goddess of victory. They named it Nikke to avoid copyright issues with Nike, the shoe company.
What's in it for me, though?
You know, just to avoid getting into trouble with them. Dun, dun. What's in it for me? I'll wear the same outfit too.
You definitely look good in it too.
Aww.
Alright, that's enough fooling around.
That's enough tomfoolery.
I think Emma is about to start again. Let's get ready to...
My commander's got jokes. My commander's a bit of a jokester, chat.
Oh, we're still a little short on the items, but there's nothing else we can do about it. Let's just try to save as many as we can.
Let us wear it.
Ruby! Ruby! Huh?
Let me wear my hussy Christmas outfit.
We've just received a massive delivery!
Yeah, not to be Nikke, not to be confused with shoes or God.
Huh?
Ayo, sugar!
You've got another delivery.
Hi, Dante. Dante! Behind Sugar sit several pallets of boxes. What's all this?
Courtesy of the Talentum.
Huh? My squad?
Yep.
Dollar and yen?
Sign here, please. Delivery complete.
What are they sending?
Oh.
Ah, I'm getting a text message. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. When did you prepare all of this? I've been watching your live stream, and it looked like you needed a hand. The two of us split the cost. Hopefully this will come in handy. I'll pay you guys back. How much was it? Please. It's just carbonated drinks and chocolate. How much can they cost? So don't worry about it. Just take good care of Anne, and don't leave any regrets. Rupee. We will. My squad is the best. Thanks, everyone. 'Tis the season to be jolly, right? Consider it an early Christmas present. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
All right. Now we've
Damn, the
got a fighting
homies?
chance against
Homies
Emma.
coming in clutch?
It's time for a showdown. We're gonna come out on top, aren't we, Anne? You bet.
I'm not exactly sure how this became a competition, but let's win this. Ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-da. Da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da.
Let's fight together.
Rupee's theme song is always so cheerful.
Gotta reload. What a wait.
What I like about Nikke, they've really like found a character to fit every single occupation
Do I have
in the
to
arc.
reload by myself?
You got live streamers, you got florists, you got assassins, you got coffee shop owners, you got strippers.
Score another one.
Everyone's accounted for.
Hope the syndicate doesn't
Yeah,
get wind of
maids.
it.
Can I have a cookie?
They're gonna run out of occupations eventually.
Sure. Here you go.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
Of course. I made it myself. Enjoy.
Yes, thanks. What the?
He just doesn't taste anything.
Huh. My tongue feels rather...
Just a moment.
Oh, yo, Anne coming in clutch with the soda and the chocolate.
Here, have some soda and chocolate too.
Ooh, are they free of charge too?
Yes, they come free with every cookie.
What a sweet girl. What, does server matter? I would pick the one that works best for you. I live in North America, so I just picked North America, but your mileage may vary, right?
Awesome, thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's like North America,
that
global.
everyone?
I forget if there are other options.
Yep, it's all done.
It does matter though, because if you're on the server with someone different than you, then you can't add them as a friend.
Whew, that was rough.
You can't be on the same like guild as them or whatever.
Whew. We did it, guys.
I feel so bad for Emma because it's not like she knows she's doing all of this.
You've done well too, Emma.
She's just oblivious to the
be
fact that
honest,
she's poisoning
I think
people.
This batch of cookies is rather bland and dry.
Why'd you give it out then?
Fortunately, all that soda and chocolate made up for that. We make a pretty good team, don't we? We should do this again sometime.
I'll think about it. But it feels nice to be handing out gifts.
Full
to
download
people.
started? Yo, let's go. We look forward to your reactions. It's a pretty good time to get into the game too with Christmas and New Year's coming up. You just missed Old Tales. Old Tales was like the 2nd anniversary event, and that was like fire. It was like a 10 out of 10 event in terms of story and units and music, like everything, right? The whole works. But I think there's still going to be a lot of stuff on the way between Christmas and New Year's, for sure. We also got a 2.5 anniversary to look forward to. It's probably sometime in like March, April? April, I think. Late April.
And was it?
But you gotta try Overzone, where you learn about the very first Nikkes and the legendary Goddess Squad.
Yes, that's me.
Aren't you just adorable? You look like a real fairy.
And you make a pretty good Santa too.
There are meta units, and there's definitely a lot of garbage units in Nikke. But, yeah, like, you can play whoever you want if you're willing to wait. It's just like, how long are you willing to wait, right? Are you willing to wait 5 days versus 5 months for your units to be viable?
Oh, do you want some cookies? I've still got a few left.
Oh, no, thanks. We're still quite full from... Yes, please.
All right, here you go.
Yeah, one thing nice that the game does is occasionally it'll provide you with skill resets. So if you happen to invest in a unit that you're not a big fan of anymore, you can just reset their skills, put those skill points into other units, and then try out other ones instead. It's like
Thank you.
really nice feature. Unbelievable.
Anne?
Anne's eating the poison.
Wow, what a unique flavor.
You think so? Do you like it?
I love it.
That's nice of you to say, Anne.
Emma gives Anne a hug. Aww.
I'll be sure to make some extra cookies for you next time. I hope you won't be forgetting that flavor anytime soon.
I won't. Trust me.
Anne is the ray of light in the arc. she is the last remaining sign of humanity. She is the treasure, dude.
Good.
You're so warm and cuddly.
Oh,
Like every character that she's encountered so far, she's wanted to do good with, right?
Come and give it a try, teacher. She's super warm and cuddly.
I wouldn't know. I'm well aware.
Wait a minute.
Oh no!
How would you know that?
Oh no! I'm just kidding, haha.
You better be. Anyway, shall we continue with Operation Christmas Cheer?
Just Commander fucking every Nikke. Just camera pans over to Mustang. Commander, you're fucking my Nikkes. You're like, oh jeez.
Actually,
I'm dipping my finger into too many pies.
can we call it
It's
a
getting
day?
dangerous.
I'm pretty beat.
Really?
Yeah, sorry.
Anne is eepy.
No need to be sorry. Let's call it a day then. Shall we meet up tomorrow?
Tomorrow again? Is she gonna still have her memories?
Sure thing.
Is Anne just not sleeping? Is she avoiding treatment? Like, what's happening, right?
I ought to punish you.
Because under normal circumstances, she shouldn't be able to retain her memories like this.
Preparing.
If we work together, this will be a walk in the park.
Oh, I like Emma. I really like Emma. I might buy her figure. Her anime figure that came out.
Oh, it seems that Anne won't be coming.
Oh no.
I was kinda expecting this to happen, but now that it really did, it hurts all the same.
Sorry for being late.
What?
My stomach wasn't feeling well earlier.
It was the cookies.
I think I ate too much yesterday.
She was shitting.
I didn't keep you guys waiting for too long, did I?
No, we just got here.
Anne,
Yes, teacher?
are you not tired? Does your head hurt?
Nope, not at all. I feel great.
Make sure to let us know if you feel unwell.
Okay, I will.
Ready to go?
Yes.
After taking Anne's hand, we start walking forward. I don't know when the time for separation will come. That's why I hope to never forget this moment. On the surface.
We should be there any minute, right?
Yes, it should be that building up ahead.
Where are we going?
Wait, let me catch my breath.
Sure, take your time.
Alright, I'm good.
Let's keep going?
Yes!
4 hours ago. In the midst of our mission to spread Christmas cheer, we find a mass-produced Nikke in a trance at the amusement park.
Are you okay? Hello?
Huh? What? Sorry, is there a problem?
I was asking if you were okay.
Why are you asking me that?
That's because you look unhappy.
It's okay. A child like you shouldn't worry about things like this.
In that case, let us adults worry about it.
Huh?
We're going around spreading holiday cheer. If there's anything keeping you down, then we'll make sure to lift your spirits.
That sounds pretty stupid to me.
You take that back!
How can you call doing a good deed stupid?
Sorry. I'm just rather sensitive during the holidays.
Yeah, that makes sense. Holidays are definitely not for everyone.
Won't you tell us what's wrong?
Sometimes the sight of everyone else making a big deal out of it is like kind of sad in its own way.
It's just that I don't remember much from when I was a human. The only memory I have is of me celebrating Christmas 15 years ago. Since it's my sole surviving memory, I tend to feel rather down around this time of the year.
How come?
Well, that's because I know I'll never have memories like that ever again. Especially since my family is long gone. I'm the only one left here. So, every time Christmas rolls around, I miss my family more than usual.
That makes a lot of sense.
How did you celebrate Christmas with your family?
We would decorate a Christmas tree. It wasn't anything big or fancy, but our family would decorate it together. It was no museum piece, but to me, it meant everything. So, there. That's why I'm miserable. If I knew this is how it would be, I would rather not have any memories at all.
Don't say that! Memories are precious things.
Oh,
where can we find a Christmas tree?
I'm not sure. Probably on the surface somewhere, but I don't remember exactly.
Are we gonna hook it up with a Christmas tree?
Stop it. You can't fool me.
Hey, yo?
Fine, I remember. But so what? It's not like we can go up to the surface. What kind of commander would go up to the surface just to look for something a mass-produced Nikke remembers from her childhood?
Me. The Chad? I'll take you up to the surface.
Yeah, teacher will take you there. No problem.
Just flexing.
Sweetie definitely will.
The drip. The Chad.
What do you mean? A Christmas tree is a cherished memory that reminds you of your family. So we'll help you find it.
On the surface.
Alright, let's get going.
So that's why they're on this journey.
Yes, Ruby.
We're trying to find a Christmas tree for this Nikke.
For the Christmas tree.
For the Christmas tree. Let's go. That's fun. They really are spreading the holiday cheer. That's like an RPG side quest. Spread as much holiday cheer as possible. Do as many fetch quests as you can. Save people from poisonous cookies. Hook it up with limited edition controllers for people who forgot their pad at a tournament.
So annoying.
Oh shit, we're at 112 already?
Did you hear that?
Oh, it's about to finish. The first part's about to finish. The mass-produced Nikke stares at the shoddy Christmas tree for some time. The corner of her lips raised in a light wisp of a smile. She moves forward and takes the Christmas tree in her arms. There, she remains motionless for a long time.
Oh, she looks happy. Yeah. People do seem happy when they relive memories.
For a lot of people, it's the thing that keeps them going. Let's wrap up today's stream and grab something to eat.
Sure.
What's wrong?
Are you not feeling well?
No, I'm fine.
Then why do you not look so unhappy, Anne? Seems to me we've got to keep spreading Christmas cheer.
Huh? What?
So what makes you happy, Anne?
Being with you and teacher makes me happy.
My heart.
Anything else that makes you even happier? Listen to your heart and tell me what you want most.
Uh,
Anne, listen to what I'm saying. We're your friends, so you can trust us. You can tell us what you really want, and what would truly make you happy. You can even vent on us if you want to.
But...
Do you trust me, Anne?
Yes?
You trust too, right?
Yes.
Then tell us. It's alright. You can do it.
I was really happy. I mean, I was really happy earlier.
I guess you now know what your wish is.
Yes.
Did you figure it out when we came to the Christmas tree?
This event makes Rupee like really, really likable.
Yes.
I mean, she's always been pretty likable, but you never get to see this more like sentimental side of her.
Come on, tell me. I'll make your wish come true.
She's like actively looking out for this
Right,
child.
sweetie?
Right.
I want to meet my mom.
Whoa. Miracle Snow and... Miracle Snow and? Battle music's bang. Yeah, the music's really good in Nikke. Good battle tracks, good emotional tracks, good vocal tracks. There's a very good variety. There's a lot of rock, chill tunes. It's kind of hit every mark. Also, I think I heard my Discord sound go off earlier. Let me mute it really quick in case it confuses anyone on stream. Alright.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Alright, let's go to story 2. Okay. Got the Anne title screen. You even have shop music that makes you spend $50 or $500 even. I mean, sky's the limit. Why stop at 50?
The one thing I remember so vividly is her smile. She had such a lovely smile. Her smiling face when she looked at me. Her warmth that I felt when she held me tight in her arms. This everlasting sense of contentment. I remember other things too. The weary face. The cold stare.
Huh?
That face I know so well. It's one of someone who has truly given up. I've seen it several times before on the person I love the most. That's why it's a memory that I can never forget.
Noob. Do you understand what she's saying?
I do.
No, there's no way you can possibly understand. A Nikke who's searching for someone they knew when they were human. And their family at that.
What's wrong? We can always see our family again.
Rupee, let me ask you something. Do you have any memory of when you were human?
Yeah, I do.
Any of your family?
Are you kidding? Of course I...
Neither do I. Family is something no human can ever give up. They are the ties that bind. Fighting for mankind up on the surface, absolute deference to orders. None of that would ever happen if a Nikke's mind were filled with thoughts of her family. They would cling to the mistaken belief that they're still human.
So that means all memories of your family are erased when you become a Nikke.
That's right.
Oh, so they can be better soldiers?
No, that's not the only reason. Nikkes would still regard themselves as a part of their family. But their family might not necessarily feel the same way.
True, it's not the same person anymore.
I don't understand.
It's an android with the person's personality, but you know, it's not the same.
Nikkes are machines, ones with long lifespans. Your baby sibling would enter old age, yet you'd remain the same. Who would feel more isolated, Nikkes or their families? We all know the mortality rate is high amongst Nikkes. The primary reason is the battles on the surface, but apart from that, there was also another cause of death in the past. One which claimed just as many lives.
When they met their families again.
Oh shit.
Yes, the shock was far more than they could bear.
That's a thing?
And They took their own lives.
That's a phenomenon that happens in the Nikke universe.
Self-termination incidents spike abnormally whenever Nikkes make contact with their families.
That's fucking crazy. Whoa.
That's why erasing any familial memories soon became standard procedure.
It's actually to protect the family members and to protect the Nikkes as well.
Nikkes are not, however, banned from seeing their families as far as the law is concerned.
So it's not illegal?
There are times when certain individuals express an intense desire to return to their families. We will still permit this, but also absolve ourselves of any responsibility for what may occur afterward.
So Anne's family...
Rupee, are you sure you want to do this? You do realize the repercussions this may have for Anne, don't you?
But this is what Anne wants.
You mentioned that Anne has just begun regaining her memories, right? Do you know why that is?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's a Christmas miracle?
Frankly speaking, she's experiencing some abnormality that poses a high risk for her. What you're doing here is playing with fire.
What an answer.
And you're going to get burned. None of this has anything to do with a so-called Christmas miracle.
Why are we getting like we're getting truth spit at us from someone wearing a deer outfit? Like, she's spitting so much facts right now.
It is unfortunate that Anne's memory has been reset, but her current state is also far
Such a sudden twist. The thing is, it's always like an underlying problem, right? Like from the first night where Anne says goodbye and then she arrives again the next morning with her memories intact. We kind of shrug it off as an audience and we're like, oh yeah, I guess this is fine. But like, we never resolved that plot line, right? Like, that's not normal. That's not how it normally goes. Anne's memory should be wiped every single day, normally.
We should report this to our superior and
Yeah,
see what can be done.
That's supposed to be the move. We're supposed to be reporting this, right? Because we don't know if she's experiencing some kind of like abnormality that could eventually put someone in danger. When you say superior...
Suin.
Ah, fuck. Ah, shit.
What are you talking about?
Of course, it's Missilus.
If Suin finds out about this, who knows what she'll do to Anne?
But we can't pretend nothing is happening either. Catastrophe can strike at any moment. Who knows? Suin may just be of help.
Suin's also responsible for Exia getting shot in the head, by the way.
Before taking charge of Missilus, her reputation in the field of Nikke research was second to none.
Exia died once because of Suin.
But what if Anne reverts to how she was before?
That's not a foregone conclusion. Even if she does, at least she'll still be alive. First, we need to ascertain what is happening to her.
I like her jet set radio glasses. I want her to put on the jet set radio glasses.
You think you
Jet
have a
set
miracle on your
radio!
hands? But what you actually have is a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Did you get all your errands done?
Yeah, didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Nope, I was just doing some window shopping.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, she's like playing Mario Kart. She's playing Breath of the Wild on her fucking Switch.
It's a new experience for me, so it was loads of fun.
Is there anywhere you'd like to go?
Gosh, there are so many places. I can't name just one.
See that tall building? Shall we head over there?
Wow, what's that place?
That's the Missilus Industry Building. It's filled with all sorts of cool things.
We're heading to Missilus now?
Sounds neato.
Just gonna stop by, huh?
Sure thing. How about right now?
Yes, please.
You gonna stop by for a checkup, maybe?
If Suin harms a single hair on her head, I'll make her wish she was dead.
Yo! That makes two of us. Realistically, you can't really put a finger on Cian.
Get serious, okay?
Realistically, she's like way more important than us at least in this point of the story. We're very expendable. But she's like a big CEO of one of the big three.
If we work together, this will be a walk in the park.
In Macillus Industry headquarters.
We're still conducting a few basic examinations. It should only take about 5 minutes.
You're
That's pretty
not doing
quick.
anything more than that, right?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? Regardless of what you want to do, you'd still have to undergo the examination first. Who said I was gonna crack her skull open like a coconut?
What about everything else that I requested?
Lord, give me strength. I've got Christmas carols playing in the background. I arranged for the machine to make beeping noises that won't scare the children. And I put up some sparkling lights. Happy now?
No way!
That'll do just fine.
I must say, this is all rather unexpected. I thought you hated my guts.
I do.
Surprised you came here of all places to report this.
It's not a report. We're asking for help.
If it's help you're asking for, shouldn't you be on your knees begging?
Do I look like I'm here to joke around with you?
Fine. I'd prefer to get down to brass tacks myself too. We'll know the specifics once the exams are done. But there's a high chance there's something wrong with her nymph.
It is a nymph then. Nymph is capable of malfunctioning?
Of course. Nobody ever said that nymph was perfect.
Nymph is actually like one of the least understood things in the Nikke universe. And the fact that they play around with it so much is like incredibly dangerous. There are characters in the main campaign story that comment on like the idea of why it's such a bad idea to fuck around with Nymph like that in like Nikke memories. I don't know why I was worried they wouldn't look up NATO as a name. I'm not exactly sure how many censors are available as part of usernames, but I've seen some shit. Also, though, you can rename your character at any time as well. Sounds to me like you're uncertain. Oh, accidentally skipped that.
Uncertain is exactly what I am. It's not like I'm some know-it-all who claims to know everything. Nobody knows for sure where this stuff came from in the first place.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad Suyen's part of the event too. I really like running into her.
The results are out. Let's see. As I expected. A temporary malfunction of the nymph.
And fucking Disgaea BGM starts playing, you know? She's up to no good. She's all mischievous.
So what do we do?
It should be alright if we leave it alone. Nymph has self-healing.
Yeah, she's always all smug. She got the little fang.
But how long will that take?
Beats me. It's up to the nymph.
Not exactly the response I'd expect from a professional.
Look here. I'm doing you a favor by coming in here during the holidays to run these tests. I'm mainly doing this because I don't want a defective product going haywire.
True.
Well, since the tests indicated that it's just a temporary malfunction, it won't be a major issue. What more do you want from me?
Because if anything happens to Anne, and the newspapers start reporting about it, then it's kind of she's the reason, right? She's the first person that people are going to be pointing fingers at since she's the CEO of the company. My friend made a mistake. My friend didn't trade me the $1,300 Gear 5 Luffy. He traded me the $3,000 Gear 5 for 1,000. Oh! Gotta give this man this card back? No! Boo! It was a mistranslation, a misunderstanding. That sucks. Yeah, excitement has been dwindled. Maybe there's some other opportunity to trade with something else.
She'll be here soon.
Maybe we could still do some trading.
When she does, take her and scram.
Give it a second look, maybe. One more question.
What now?
Do you know anything about Anne's family?
Her family?
What do you mean? You do realize what happens when a Nikke meets their family members, don't you?
We know.
Then why are you asking me that? What kind of person are you?
We've made our decision. Just tell us what you know.
You really sure you're ready for what's going to come? Forget it. Do what you want. Her mother should still be alive.
Oh?
I'll send you the necessary information. Happy hunting.
That was easy. A little too easy.
If you don't want the information, that's fine with me. You always need to chime in with a little snide remark, don't you? A simple thank you would suffice. She's waiting for you at the entrance. Now, if you wouldn't mind, get lost. For you?
Rippy hands Cian a small box.
What's this?
A seasonal cake from this patisserie I frequent. It doesn't feel right to come empty-handed on Christmas.
Take it back. I'm not eating this garbage.
What?
I'll set it on the table. You really ought to try it. It's delicious.
Rippy and I leave Cian's room. She's gonna eat the cake. I think Rupi sold it at the very end there. Is this an Emma cake? I left you a present, Cian. Best regards from the Barzini family. Yeah. Mustang sends his regards.
What am I doing here?
Hey, look over there! On top of that sign.
I can't really see it clearly.
See that letter S? It's right above it.
Oh, I see it! Wow, it's a kitty cat! How cute!
It is, isn't it? Let's get a little closer.
Are you sure we won't scare it away?
Well, be quiet.
I glanced through the information I received from Cian. Angelina, female, 45 years old, unemployed. It is Anne's mother. Her address is 445021 Indy Street. That's about 10 minutes walking distance from here.
Nikkes would still regard themselves as a part of their family. But their family might not necessarily feel the same way.
Is it right to allow Anne to meet her family?
Aw, it's licking its paws.
Can I touch it?
It may be wary of people. Let's just watch it from a distance. Why don't we try and see if we can get any closer?
Okay.
Anne, do you still want to meet your mom?
No, not really.
Huh?
Are you sure?
It puts you and teacher in an awkward position.
What do you mean? No, it doesn't.
It's alright. You don't have to force yourself for my sake. I'm really okay.
I have to open up with you, Anne. We found your mother.
What?
Do you still not want to meet her?
Yes. I want to see her again.
She was putting on airs.
Are you positive? I can't say for sure, but you may get hurt. She may not welcome you or even remember you.
The thing is, we don't know what happened to Anne before she became a Nikke, right? Like, we don't have any backstory of how that happened. If she left her mother on good terms, if it was like an accidental thing that led to her death, if it was voluntary.
Are you sure you're prepared for that?
I can ask you and teacher the same thing.
Huh?
Will you both be okay with seeing
Hey, what's up,
me get
Gugino?
hurt?
Welcome in.
If not, then I don't want to risk it. I don't want either of you to get hurt, so I can endure not seeing her.
But that...
Let's go.
Teacher?
Let's meet her. It doesn't matter who gets hurt, since we'll be there for each other.
Yeah,
Let's go meet her. Oh, we're doing it. We're going for it. We're gonna meet Angelina. Anne's mom.
You won't like me when I get angry.
I have to reload by myself.
Reload.
Shit could go south pretty badly. Anne could go haywire, and then me and Rupee have to put her down to protect the mom. I don't know.
Score another one for the good guys. Hope the Syndicate doesn't get wind of it.
Oh.
It's actually it's not even a Steam version, it's just a PC version. Like, it's got its own client. But yeah, there is a mobile version, there is a PC version. I prefer playing the PC version much more.
Is this it? Yeah, looks like it. But the lights are off, so I guess nobody's home. If we wait here, I'm sure she'll come eventually.
I'm really nervous.
Me too.
I'll go buy something hot to drink.
Can I come with you?
No, you really should wait here with me. I'll take a coffee, sweetie. What do you like to drink, Anne?
I'll buy you a mild croquette if there's any available.
That'd be great. Thanks.
Just as I turn and take a step, I nearly walk right into a woman with the flabbergasted look on her face. Are you Angelina?
Yes. That's me.
Oh shit!
Who are you?
So soon?
Oh, are you from Bacillus?
No, we're...
I'm sorry, can you just give me a little more time? I'll transfer as soon as... Wait. Are you...
Transfer?
Hello?
Anne?
Mom?
Angelina turns and sprints away.
Huh?
What? I'll follow her, Rippy. Take care of Anne.
Okay.
I run after Angelina. I chase her through the alleyway and streets. The moment I arrive downtown, my phone starts to ring.
Hey, did you see her?
Excuse me?
Did you have your little family reunion?
Not yet.
Oh, really?
I'm very busy right now, so get to the point.
I was a little worried, so I did some digging. Angelina put in the request.
What do you mean?
She's the one who applied for her daughter to become a Nikke. The application went through. That's why your friend is in the state she's in.
We heard her earlier, right? She was talking about something about payments? So it sounds like maybe she gave away Anne for money. Maybe they were tied on money.
You won't like me when I get angry.
Can you put a shirt on? We're in public.
Lucky.
I noticed her house is right next to the strip club in the background art. Saw some bars, some nightclubs.
So annoying. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out what's up with the mom. But yeah, it sounds like money's involved. Cian's words stopped me dead in my tracks. Her revelation are etched in my mind.
Hello? You still there? Hello? Is this thing still working?
I'm listening.
You heard what I said, didn't you? So I suggest you think long and hard about whether they should meet each other. It may just end up being detrimental for both of them.
At this juncture, I seem to have lost Angelina, so I better start heading back to the others. I'm sorry, I tripped and ended up losing her.
I see. Well, at least we know where she lives, right?
It's a little creepy.
Anne?
We know where you live,
you okay?
Angelina.
Why? Do you think she ran away.
You're going nowhere fast.
Does she not want to see me?
Better sleep with one eye open.
That's it!
What?
She probably forgot to get you a Christmas present.
Smooth, Rippy.
That's why she ran off to get you one.
That'll work. That one will work, sure.
Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate it. Oh, it's okay. Come to think of it, I was too self-absorbed. I knew there was a possibility Mom might not want to see me, but I still kept my hopes up.
No, that's not it, Anne. There must have been some reason. You'll meet her. I'll make sure of it.
Please, Ruby, don't. As long as I have you two, I'm happy. So it's okay. Really. It's okay.
Anne, do you want to sleep in my bed tonight? We'll have ourselves a slumber party.
Yeah.
Rippy stares at me intently. In a way, she's telling me to find Angelina. I nod my head and walk away. She's like, do this thing. Find Mom. I'm like, oh, sorry. Was that my cue? You can't keep this up. You tripped? You fucking tripped?
If we work together, this will be a walk in the park.
With that, I scour through what felt like every square inch of the ark. Even so, there is no trace of Angelina. Perhaps I will have to wait for her in front of her house again. If her actions are any indication, I highly doubt she'll make an appearance anytime soon. Oh? Exia, what is it? Can you help me locate someone? I'll need something to go on. The name is Angelina, female, age 45. Okay. I'm more than happy to help, but I must remind you, we're operating well outside the boundaries of the law here. We can't make this a daily occurrence. I won't, and thanks, Exia. Hold on for a second. Sure, I've got something. Well, that's odd. What is it? She covers the same route every single day, but she goes to 7 different places. She only stays at her house for 4 hours a day. According to her file, she's unemployed, so she can't be working. Something about this seems off to me. Can you tell me more about those other locations? Sure, I'll send you a message. Judging from her previous patterns, I can give you a rough estimate of her whereabouts. Thank you. Don't mention it. The location Exia sent is the Cosmo Burger number 3. I'm expecting that Anne's mom, Angelina, is taking a bunch of jobs. Maybe she has like a bunch of jobs lined up. I don't know, that it said she's because Exia mentioned that wasn't the case, right?
Hey, sweetie.
So what's she doing at all these locations? Where's Anne?
She fell asleep as soon as we got back. Is this the place?
Yes.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
I see that the president has equipped his daughter with ballistics as well. Oh, yo, it's her! Let's jump her ass! The entrance opens and Angelina walks out. She heads inside the store and waves at someone. After checking the time, she begins to walk faster.
Let's get her!
No, we need to keep our distance.
Why?
She spends almost every day walking to the exact same locations. There must be some kind of reason. It's like that one minigame in Judgment where you're playing as Yagami and you're like trailing someone, like staking them out.
I will move as you wish.
Money is power, after all. I got it!
What do you guys think? Do you trust the mom? How are we feeling about the mom chat? I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. It seemed like she was a little shaken up seeing her daughter, but the vibe I was getting was it was more of like a feeling of shame, maybe, rather than like hate, if you know what I mean. But it was a pretty short interaction, so I'm not sure. Anyway, after several hours of trailing Angelina, she began slowing down, and I call out to her. Wait! Can we talk for a moment?
Is Anne with you?
No.
She emits what appears to be a sigh of relief.
All right. I'm convinced Macillus didn't send you. But why would you bring Anne straight to me? What are you thinking? What if something goes wrong?
What do you mean?
Isn't it obvious?
You're afraid of how Anne will react. You're terrified that she'll resent you for having her turned into a Nikke.
How did you...
How could you have done that to your own daughter? Was it for the money?
Don't talk to me about money. You know nothing about me. You think I wanted Anne to be like this? First of all, who the hell are you people? How do you know Anne? How do you know I'm her mother? And why are you hounding me?
Answer my question!
Not until you answer mine.
Both of you calm down.
But sweetie, she...
I'm Anne's commander. Anne told us she wanted to meet her mother.
But how? Doesn't she have her memory wiped every day? There shouldn't be anything left.
So she's aware of the memory wipes too. I'm not sure myself, but the fact is that she does remember. It's not clear whether or when her memories will be lost again. Before that happens, I want her to meet her family.
I can't.
Why?
Because I need to make money.
What do you mean?
So it does come down to money. Angelina checks the time.
I can spare 30 minutes. It's cold. Let's go to my house and talk there. Might be crowded with the three of us.
Okay, let's hear her side of the story.
Money is power.
Meanwhile, Anne's in a bed somewhere, getting eepy. Just catching some Z's. And we still don't know why she hasn't been losing her memory in the last couple of days either. Like, how long has that been going on?
Score another one for the good guys. Hope the Syndicate doesn't get wind of it.
With some difficulty, the three of us managed to sit down in the cramped room.
Sorry, but water is all I can offer you.
It's okay.
Is Anne doing okay?
The mom's model has like tired eyes. If you look below her eyes, it's kind of like it's got some baggage under there.
She's fine.
I'm glad.
What happened?
When Anne was 10 years old, we found that there was something wrong with her brain. Her memory was unlike anything the doctors had ever seen. Her brain wasn't capable of handling it.
Oh, so she had like a brain condition even before she became a Nikke.
They said it was the equivalent to taking 30 high-resolution photos every single second. They told us that, in time, it would kill her.
Okay, I know where this is heading. I see.
There was no treatment. There was only one way turn her into a Nikke. Even then, there was no guarantee that the abnormalities would be eradicated.
Because they use human brains in Nikkes.
Exactly. But if we wanted Anne to live, there was no other way. We turned in the application, and it was approved. At first, she was as healthy as could be. She wasn't a mass-produced Nikke or anything like that. I was happy, until the abnormality came back. The despair we felt. Not even turning her into a Nikke solved the problem. That's when I reached out to Bacillus. While there's no way to fully alter a Nikke's brain, what you can do is reset their memory every day. Her memory is constantly being erased. But I thought that by visiting her every day, I could help her retain some of her memories. It was better than letting her die. But I needed money. Memory wipes are a costly procedure. Couple that with the fact that they do it every day, and you can imagine the cost.
See, I had assumed the whole time that the Bacillus memory wipes thing were just an experiment on Bacillus's end, but it seems like it was more for Anne's sake.
From their perspective,
or at least something that this lady paid for as a service. I'm not sure, right?
They're not willing to spend any more than they have to keep her alive. If the upkeep becomes too costly, they can just discard her. So I decided that I would pay. And I still am.
How much is it?
That's not important. Anne is alive. And that's all that matters.
So you couldn't meet Anne because you were working to earn money.
Yes. That too, but Bacillus also advised against me visiting Anne.
Why?
The memories of her family run too deep. There has always been the chance that the memory wipes would be unable to repress them.
Do I ever get to pick up a gun and start killing these things? Are you not in gameplay yet? Are you doing the campaign?
If something were to go wrong with the equipment during a memory wipe, it could be catastrophic. I actually met Anne several times, but they said each time after I saw her, there had been accidents shortly afterwards.
What do you mean by accidents?
She committed self-harm.
Oh no!
So I won't go see her.
I see. So that's why she backed off earlier. In a panic.
I won't even try. I appreciate your concern, but...
Like, her showing up to even check up on her daughter is bad for her daughter.
I just can't. I can't put her in danger anymore. Please, just go back. I need to sleep before I go back to work.
Okay, now I feel super bad about Angelina. Yeah, Angelina's getting... She's put in a really fucked situation right now. And she's just working it off until she dies.
Preparing. I got it.
We don't even know if there's like a husband in the picture. It could just be her, like single mom, right? Paying for all those medical bills, those procedures. The story's fucking dark. Welcome to Nikke. The good old bait and switch.
Dominating the competition. Nothing beats cold hard cash.
She takes the cleaning supplies and heads inside the public restroom. She scrubs and scrubs at the filth. Her shift is over. She quickly washes up in front of the sink, then goes to the grocery store. She moves heavy boxes for hours without a break. Her shift is over. She eats the food her boss gave her while running to her next job. She enters the fast food store. She takes orders, makes the food, and cleans the hallway. Her shift is over. She quickly downs a soft drink, and she's off. She enters a restaurant. She prepares the food and serves the food to the customers. Her shift is over. Once out the door, she runs. She enters the tavern. She cleans the vomit and spilled drinks off the floor. She takes all the verbal abuse from drunken customers. Her shift is over. She walks fast. She eats. She enters a high-rise building. She cleans the elevator and the stairway. Her shift is over. She walks briskly, not even taking the time to brush off her soiled clothes. Her walk becomes slower. Fatigue is setting in. Her steps begin to drag, as if heavy weights are attached to her feet. She walks down the alley to her house. After a short shower, she turns off the light. Another day done. Morning is coming. She takes the cleaning supplies and heads inside the public restroom. Fuck! No! Dude, I wanted to cry reading that. That was so fucking rough.
Some fun, shall we?
This might as well be like a this might as well be like a Mother's Day story, dude. You know?
Why do I know this?
Could easily cover all those shifts by streaming on Hot Pool and Tub. Yeah, the pool and hot tub category. She's 45 though. I don't know. Maybe there's an audience for that. I believe in Angelina.
If
I
we
would.
work together,
I would
this'll
be
a walk in
the.
the park.
You know, me and you, Koba, we could be the tier 3 subs to Angelina's pool and hot tub stream. We'll support her to save Anne. In Missilus Industries headquarters.
What brings you here?
Oh, hey, Rion.
Are you here to see the boss? She is not someone you can simply meet whenever you wish. The occasional exception can be made, but if you keep doing this...
Rion's always in a fighting game character pose. I ignore her and walk past. Yo!
Excuse me?
She's appalled!
Why do you look so angry? Seems something interesting is going to happen.
In Cyan's room. Cyan!
Come out right now!
Oh shit.
What the?
Cyan was eating the cake Ruby bought her and is desperately trying to clean up.
What the hell is this? Who said you could just barge in here unannounced?
The return of the cake?
How much?
What?
How much is Angelina paying you?
What's gotten into you? What are you screaming for? What money? What are you even talking about?
Don't remember, do you? We all know about the monthly payments you're getting from Anne's mother.
Oh, this is so good.
You've completely lost the plot. Why would I want her money?
She told us everything.
Did you really need the money that badly?
Fucking-
If you think those damn memory wipes are so expensive,
Me and Rupee just going into, just barging into Cyan's office, swinging frame 1.
then I'll pay for them. For the next 100 years and the next 1,000 after that. Just say the word.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You're telling me that in exchange for giving that hunk of junk memory wipes, I'm collecting monthly payments from her mother?
Are you saying that's not what's happening?
Hold that thought.
Cyan pulls out her cell phone.
It's me. Pull up the record of all transactions between us and Recall and Release for the past 5 years. Is there anything that came in other than their salaries? There is. Who deposited it? How many people cashed those payments? That many? Fire them all, and sue them for all they're worth. Confiscate all their assets and send them to the rehabilitation center. Or have them deported.
Wait, hang on. Is Cyan the goat?
Too harsh, you say? You want to keep your job? They besmirched Miss Silas's good name.
Yeah!
And you're telling me I'm being too harsh?
She's got to keep as clean an image as possible for her company. That's what this is about.
Forget it.
If she gets if word of this comes out and goes public, it's done for her, right? She's gonna lose her job. She's gonna lose everything.
I will contact
She's like,
Ingrid.
everyone get your shit
I'll
together.
need to borrow Perilous Siege for a while. I'll save myself the trouble and just put a hole in their heads myself.
What?
You think that's extreme? You haven't seen anything yet.
Holy shit.
Get those people out, or else you'll really see extreme. And be sure to compensate that woman for damages.
Whoa, the hookup. Man. This is why I like Suyin. She's not always on your side, but when she is, it's like the best thing ever.
Well, I've got an egg on my face. I'm sorry.
This was us barging into the room while she's eating cake, by the way. The cake we gave her the other day.
Honestly, I don't know what to
It's so
say.
fucking comedic.
I'll make it right. I promise.
Are you telling us that you didn't know?
I can't know everything that happens in my company. We never take money from ordinary citizens. Never. So please, if you could not mention any of this to the media.
That's what it's about.
On one condition.
What is it?
Give Anne's mother a more extensive checkup and take care of any ongoing treatment she'll need.
Okay. I promise.
I suppose it's also a lie that Anne can't see her mother.
They said that? This is ridiculous. Whether Nikke and their family members do or do not meet is solely up to their discretion. No one else's.
Okay.
So they can finally meet.
Yes.
What's wrong?
This was easier than I thought.
Isn't that a good thing?
I suppose.
Let's go. Anne will be waiting.
We're gonna try a second meetup.
This all feels so familiar.
Things should be a lot better now. But we don't exactly know how Anne feels about the whole thing and how her mom feels about the whole thing.
Reloading.
We're just kind of helping them in the background, right?
Reload. Why do I know this?
We got the financial stuff out of the way, but there's still the yeah, she's still
We
eating.
work together. This will be a walk in the park.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey,
she's at home
care to
somewhere.
fill me in? A huge amount of money was just deposited into my account.
Yo, Rupee the
Marcellus
goat.
notified me I no longer have to make payments.
Let's just say we took care of it. They lied to you when they said you couldn't visit Anne. You can see her whenever you want. Let's go. Anne is waiting. What's wrong?
Rupee and Suyin might be the MVPs for this event. Both of them. Didn't expect the second one to make that list, but yeah.
I
Couldn't have done it without her, right?
I can't face her. Not after everything that's happened.
What are you talking about? Every mother has a right to see her daughter.
I'm sorry. It's just...
There's no need to be ashamed.
You were deceived, tricked by malicious forces.
I knew something wasn't right. It was all too easy. I've never seen a problem resolved so quickly. Not in the Ark.
Huh?
If you had gone to Missilus and spoken to Suyin, you could have resolved this ages ago. What sense does it make for an ordinary citizen to foot the bill in order to take care of a Nikke?
Sweetie? What's wrong?
This is a good point. That is a good point. Because once they're Nikkes, they're not... It shouldn't be the family's responsibility anymore. They're just government property at that point, right? So why would we be funding the bill? Why aren't you refuting any of this? Yeah, Mom is still sus. You knew all along, didn't you? You knew you were being had the entire time.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Why are you doing this to yourself, slaving away day and night? You didn't need to.
nothing, will you? After listening to what Sweetie had to say, this all does sound kinda strange to me.
Anne. Mother is here.
Mother?
Yes. It's your mother.
What is Mother? I have to look at my notepad. Mother, it's you!
That's right. It's me. My daughter. Do you remember me now?
I've been wanting to see you.
Yes, me too. What would you like to do today?
I want to take a walk in the park.
But we did that yesterday.
Yesterday? Yesterday.
Should we go to the park?
Yeah! Wow, this croquet is really good! I never had anything this delicious.
Are you sure you'll never get sick of it? Not even if you ate it every day?
Every day?
No, nothing. Eat up then.
Bringing up the concept of today and tomorrow is always like really sketchy around her. Yesterday.
Are you going to eat, miss?
Miss?
Anne, I'm your mother. How many times do I... Forget it. It's nothing. I'm fine. Anne, have you been well?
Yes. Who are you?
Oh no! So the mom's been visiting the whole time, but like this is like her point of view, right?
It's your mother.
Every single day.
Huh? What is Mother? I need to look in the notepad. Mother!
Yes.
Mother, look at this!
What is it?
It's a croquet. You didn't finish it last time, so I saved it for you. It's a little cold, but it's still delicious.
You and I already had some yesterday. Together.
Yeah, stuck in a loop.
You'll have to send this much every month. If you don't, then I'm afraid we won't be able to continue taking care of your daughter. Given her condition, I doubt she'd last very long without proper treatment.
I can hardly afford it. I have to pay this every month?
Considering it's to save your daughter's life, I'd say it's a bargain.
But this doesn't make any sense. I'll have to spend every waking hour working to scrounge up enough money. I won't even have time to see her.
No price should be too high if it means it will save your daughter.
He's getting taken advantage of.
As long as I can save Anne, I'll pay. I don't have to see
It's
her.
a lot of croquets.
Just knowing she's alive is enough.
Croquets on the daily.
Yes, that is my only wish.
It's Anne's favorite food.
How can this... So you knew they were lying to you. Why didn't you say anything?
2 years. Every day. For 2 years. I told Anne that I was her mother. I listened to everything she wanted to discuss. Yet, every day, I was someone else to her. One day I was a friend. The next day I was a total stranger.
Yeah. That's pretty messed up, dude. Like, even as a mom, having to put up with that every single day is very hard. So it must have been, like, very mentally taxing on the mom.
But never a mother. Not unless I reminded her.
They're even having that conversation where it's like, Anne called her miss out of the blue. And she had to be like, no, wait, but like, I'm your mom, right?
Not once did she ever call me mother. Do you have any idea how it feels to have your hopes slowly eaten away day by day? Eventually, you reach a point where hope ceases to exist, and you just give in to the emptiness. In the end, she'll always forget me.
Not now. She remembers now.
But for how long? I can't risk everything being hurt again, all on the slight promise of some far-fetched miracle. Let's say I do, and she remembers everything for a year, or 2 even. Yes, there will be happy moments, moments that I'll cherish forever. But what if one day Anne reverts back to how she used to be? What would become of me? I would have all these memories of me and her, and there I would be, having to remind her who I am. My own daughter, who told me she loved me just one day before. I couldn't bear such a cruel twist of fate. No one could. I won't see her.
Yeah, everyone says there's that saying to like live in the present, right? But when confronted with the reality of what Angelina's expected to do in this situation, it's kind of hard, right? Like, live in the present, forehead. Don't worry about tomorrow.
I just hope that she can continue to live her life as best she can. And I'll try to help her from afar. That's all I can do for her, as a mother.
Wary and defeated, Angelina walks away. Ruby and I are left stunned. Neither of us can begin to imagine the immensity of the burden she carries. Simply hearing the sad tale alone has rendered us dumbstruck. Yeah, I got nothing. I don't really know how they're gonna resolve the situation.
You won't like me when I get angry.
Because it's still uncertain, like she says, like Anne's memories, even if she's not resetting now, what's to say it won't reset later? And then like, if it resets again, it's just like it's like false hope for the mom.
When it comes to dominating the competition,
She still should have told someone about the payments though. Yeah, it's weird that she was getting taken advantage of on purpose. Like, it feels like part of her definitely just gave up, right? And accepted her lot.
It's about
1
time
week
to take
later.
it out of the oven, isn't it?
It sure is.
Emma Pwog.
How'd it turn out?
Heat wafts out as Anne opens the oven door. A pleasing aroma fills the room.
Smells good. I think it turned out nicely.
You think so?
Only one way to tell.
How is it?
It's delicious.
Oh no, is she forcing herself?
It's even better than mine.
Whoa, really?
Sweetie, I'm kinda confused. Emma says they're better than her cookies, but considering how low that bar is, can you really consider it a compliment?
Good question.
Teacher, Ruby! Try one!
There's nowhere to hide.
Open up and say ah!
These are fantastic!
Oh? Oh? Much to my surprise, the cookie is absolutely fantastic.
Thanks for teaching me how to bake, Emma.
I barely had to do anything. You're a natural.
Emma's so talented at cooking. I'm convinced the only reason her cooking ends up badly is because she keeps adding like unnecessary ingredients.
Oh geez, I totally forgot.
Like she'll make a perfectly fine cake and just be like, oh, what if I put hot sauce on it? What if I put ketchup?
I left the jam boiling. I've gotta go. I'm planning on going to the Ark and handing out some food later on. Catch you all on the flip side.
See ya, Emma.
See you later.
Emma leaves. Oh, text message? Hoomst. Enjoying your white Christmas? Very much so. I'm glad. We'll be shutting off the snow at 17. along with the amusement park. If there's anything you haven't done yet, now's the time to do it. Figured I'd give you a heads up.
What is it, sweetie?
They'll be shutting off the snow at 5 p.m., and they'll be closing the amusement park as well.
That only leaves us with 2 hours.
Are you considered a good cook if you add unnecessary ingredients?
I don't know about you guys.
More of
but
a
I've really enjoyed myself.
experimental cook.
What about you, Anne?
Yeah, it's been great.
It's interesting because I was playing yesterday's Neverland event, and there have been instances where Emma actually makes food that is edible and delicious. It's just that only happens like 1 out of 10 times.
That's wonderful.
By the way...
Yes?
What is it?
I just wanted to tell you how happy you've both made me these past 2 weeks.
Aw.
I'll always remember it.
Hey, what's got you sentimental all of a sudden?
It's just that I'll probably forget all of this when the snow stops.
She said it! She said it! I didn't say anything!
At least that's the feeling I have.
I didn't say anything, Chad. I didn't call it out.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Haha.
I wrote everything down in my notebook. Every last bit of it. I'm not going to forget. Never. The fun times I had with the both of you. The delicious food you bought for me. The friends you introduced me to. How you tried to find my mother. I'll never forget.
She's too smart.
Stop talking like that.
Ruby did record all of this. It's all on her Twitch VODs. it's on her live stream VODs.
No, no. No, this can't be.
Ruby.
Not now.
It's crazy because Anne has like... She's known what me and Ruby are doing the whole time, right? Even at the very beginning when we first meet her, at the beginning of the event, and Ruby avoids like pulling up the question of asking her what she did last Christmas. Like she even saw that. Like nothing gets past her. She's such a smart kid.
Let's go, Anne. Where do you want to go?
We know Twitch VODs don't last 3 months. A good 3 months until you save
Would you like
it.
to go to the surface? You can see the ocean up there.
Gotta re-upload
it's like a
to
huge
YouTube.
lake, the biggest you've ever seen. Then there's this other place where the snow is piled up so high you can't even see the horizon. Or maybe we can go to... Where was it?
Ruby, it's okay. This is more than enough. My heart is full. It's okay.
But I'm not... Sweetie, I'll be back. Take care of Anne.
Okay. Ruby runs off.
Ruby is a really good person.
She is. Ruby's the best. The dissonance. the dissonance of seeing her dressed the way she's dressed and being this wholesome is truly the heart of what Nikke is all about.
If we work together, this will be a
Ayo!
walk in the park.
I'm gonna equip that right after. For the Christmas. For the Christmas spirit.
I thought you'd said all you had to say to me.
Anne's memory will be gone soon. Meet with her.
No. I don't think I can stand it. No.
Try. Meet with her.
Puffy cheeks.
Even if it's only for a
I like when
short
Ruby
while,
makes the puffy cheeks.
Try and give her one last memory to cling to.
For me, it will always be a sad memory.
In your heart of hearts, do you truly believe Anne doesn't remember anything? No matter how much I encourage her to open up to us, all she would ever do is scrunch up her face and say she was okay. but I could see it in her eyes. She remembers. She tried to put on a brave front, but behind that stoic face, I could tell she was tormented. Even now, she insists that she's fine. I can't fathom how desperately she wants to see her mother. Yet even now, she puts on a brave smile and says that she's okay. All because she doesn't want to make it hard for us. So please, help her. Show her that she has a mother. A mother who will always be there for her with a smile on her face. Who will accept her for who she is. Show her there's someone with whom she can be herself.
The setting sun is refracted in the falling snow. I look at Anne.
We should do this again tomorrow.
Sure thing.
My mother. No,
Anne.
What?
Anne.
Mother?
Come here. Let me hug you.
Anne runs and hugs Angelina.
I really missed you.
Me too. I missed you too.
Ever since it started snowing, I've been so happy. I'm glad I got to see you before it was over.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
For everything.
Well, I'm thankful for everything. I know that I made things hard for you. I remember. But thank you for never giving up on me.
But I did.
Oh man.
I did give up on you, baby.
I don't remember that. All I have left are good memories. I'm the luckiest daughter in the world.
And I'm the world's luckiest mother.
You're so warm. I won't forget this.
I'm sorry, Anne. I truly am.
I can feel it. My memories are going away.
Not like this.
I love you.
Oh man.
Anne. I love you too.
If only I could always be this happy.
The snow stops.
Miss, are you crying?
Oh no!
Are you okay?
Shit got me fucked up, man. Oh, this is so sad.
It's okay. No need to be sad.
In her arms too. Like in the blink of an eye. As the last lingering snowflakes fall, so do the last vestiges of memory. Slowly but surely, the snow stops. And with the last falling snow, so does this short-lived Christmas miracle come to an end. Miracle snow end. That's how it ends! The Christmas festival draws to a close, and the Nikkes prepare to go home. It was a Christmas miracle all along! Yeah, sign up. So the snow was actually, it's real snow, but it's really expensive to set up. And the last time they've done this was like 15 years ago, because it costs so much water. It's a very expensive weather to have in the Ark.
Let's go, Bolt.
We have to feel like her mother feels. I'm so sad, dude. Oh my god. Now we got the secret ending coming up.
This
Hang
will be a
on.
walk in the when it comes to dominating the competition. Nothing beats.
Ugh, so annoying.
Score another one for the
Man.
Ugh, So annoying.
I knew this event would be sad, but that got me fucked up. I got all super teary-eyed, bro.
One for the good guys. When it comes to dominating the competition,
You have to feel like her mother feels, and you can see why it's even harder because her memory doesn't reset. So she just has to deal with it. Right. Yeah. Like, I sympathize with the mom's point of view. Also, Billy Scribbles, welcome. It starts off super wholesome, but there's like something sinister happening in the background, right? Like the whole time we don't know why Anne's memories are not resetting, and then they just kind of like leave it there.
Syndicate doesn't get wind of.
Yeah, the live stream with the controller. Remember? And the poison cookies. Good times. Oh, shit got me fucked up, man. Oh, God. Ayo, Land Eater? Yeah, it's a gacha game. It is a mobile gacha game that I'm playing the PC version of.
I'll give you my full attention. Tomahawk shot!
Kotodama, the power hidden within one's words.
All together now.
No, I'm not sponsored. I'm just into this. I just like this game a lot. I've been streaming a lot of Nikke in the past like month or so. Yeah, I think Nikke's really good. Nikke was crazy good this week.
Hope the Syndicate doesn't get wind of it.
3 days later.
She'll be okay. Won't she?
Yeah, what happens now?
She's fine. Macillus has its best medical officers on it.
But she hasn't woken up for 3 days now.
Hang in there, Mama Bear. You've got to be strong.
It's precisely because I'm a mother that I'm so worried.
We appreciate you doing this. We know it wasn't an easy decision.
It was the right thing to do. I'm her mother, and she's my child. I'll be by her side for as long as she lives. This notebook is a record of everything Anne and I have done together. I've never shown it to anyone before. But I'm changing that today.
Yeah, even the mom has her own notebook?
From now on,
That's cute.
I won't run anymore.
They're both preserving memories their own way.
I'll be there to help.
She's awake.
Hi, Suyan.
Come on out.
Hi, Anne. I'm...
Huh? Mom?
Huh?
What are you doing here? And Ruby and teacher too?
Wait, she remembers?
What's going on? Wait, are we all gonna go have fun somewhere?
What happened? Do you...
We better hurry then. I've got a bajillion places I want to check out.
I can't...
I can't believe this.
Anne grabs Angelina in Rupee's hands and runs off. Is this Suyan's doing? How is this possible?
I haven't got a clue.
No, nope, not Suyan's doing.
It must have something to do with that 2-week period when it was snowing.
Huh.
As far as I can tell, she somehow merged with her own nymph. It's as if her memories from that time period were put in a vault. I can't even get near them.
So she's no longer eligible for memory wipes?
That's not what I mean. Her memory will still reset itself every day. That hasn't changed. If it didn't, she'd die. However, she seems to have retained the memories that were locked in the vault, as it were.
So she kept the mom
Honestly,
memories.
I don't have a clue what's going on.
Maybe. It's a Christmas miracle! That's the only way to explain it, dude.
A miracle.
That's the only explanation. Rupee was right all along.
Sounds ridiculous.
We laughed at Rupee when she said
no
it, but
other way to
she's
explain
right. It's Miracle Snow. Hence the name of the title of the event. You're not thinking of doing anything to Anne, are you?
I couldn't even if I wanted to. Like I told you, I can't even gain access to the parts I need. All I can do is leave it be.
Thank you, Cian.
What's gotten into you? What are you thanking me for? Teacher, come here, quick!
I haven't seen a single other event in this game that has painted Cian in such a positive light. Like, really? She's always, like, a very morally detestable character. But, like, in this event, she definitely comes in clutch, and without her here, we wouldn't have been able to help Anne.
Hurry up and get out of here. You're giving me a headache.
I run towards Anne, who's waving to me in the distance. Yeah, she's a brat for sure. All the built-up snow from a few days ago has now melted away. But the memories we had together will never fade. Every last one of you will remain in my memories. Forever. There's even an anime cutscene in this too? They're going too hard on this. Anise! Raffi! Neon too! Oh my god, everyone's here. Oh, this is cute. Got the poison cake. But it's actually good? Aww. It's short, but it's really nice. Short little animation of the characters enjoying Christmas. Wow. I really like this event. I wasn't sure what to expect, but for a third event that came out in the game's history, this is like very strong. You know, apparently it didn't come out voiced in the beginning, but it was such a good event that they actually added voices later when they put it in the archives, so now you can kind of experience an enhanced version of it, right? I do think it's shorter than Neverland, because Neverland took us like 4 hours to stream, right? This only took us like a little under 3 hours, but it's a really solid story. Nice little episode exploring some fun side characters as well as characters that you normally like wouldn't even bat an eye for, right? Like Anne getting this much attention as like a character that was originally an SR unit is awesome. It's really nice. Yeah, I figured it was Guillotine in the Christmas banner, because she had the one wing too. Everyone was guessing Laplace, but I was like, nah, that's definitely Cian. Or not, that's definitely a Guillotine, I meant to say. I like that Cian showed she has some morals. Yeah, I mean, ultimately what it comes down to for her in this event is she doesn't want to have the company look bad, right? I think that's her primary objective. Is Cian is trying her best to be head of Missilus. Yeah, it's like she's trying to be a businesswoman, right? But you know, she's also made some pretty bad business decisions as the head of Missilus. I think what it ultimately is like Cian's flawed, right? She's not perfect by any means. But I would never consider her to be evil. Like, I don't think she's as bad of a character as people make her out to be on a moral scale. She's just very flawed. She's a flawed human being with who makes a lot of mistakes. Da, 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 da. Wonder what the skills are going to be since it's a new unit, not just a costume. You know what's awesome about Laplace and Maiden getting new winter units is we'll finally have new characters for Elysian Tower. Because Elysian Tower is suffering right now and needs all the help it can get. Get some miracle snow in here. Oops. No. Da 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 da. Yeah. What's a good song for Miracle Snow? Does it have its own album? Maybe not. Maybe it's Event. Should I summon on this Flora banner? I think pass on Flora unless you really like her character. Because she's not a very strong unit numbers-wise, and there's not really a team that she can buff to the fullest at the moment. Like, we're still kind of waiting for a true damage team where she can excel, but I don't think it's arrived yet. Yeah, if anything, just, like, she's not going to be a limited unit, right? So just put her on your wish list and pull her later. Oh yeah, I should introduce that to you actually, Derp Master. So in Nikke, after a certain point, you're going to unlock this feature called wish lists. And wish list lets you put 5 characters of each of the main manufacturers to your pool when you pull these characters. So you're guaranteed to get one of these 15 characters every time you pull on this banner here. It's really nice. Because then you could just pick the ones that are like good, or even pick the ones you like. But it's like a guarantee, like, semi-pity system, right? Yeah, it's really nice. So the main thing you should do for now, when you're building your teams, is you need to build a team of 5 Nikkes, right? The first thing to know is that every time you want to super in Nikke, it's called a burst. Every time you want to build a burst chain, you need characters from both.
May not be the best, but I can at least crack a few
Or you need characters from 1, 2, and 3. So you see how these characters have numbers? Like, you can't do a burst 2 super without doing a burst 1 first. You can't do a burst 3 without doing a burst 2 first. So these have to chain together in order to get a full burst chain. It's something you have to think about. And also, every character has like a different cooldown on their bursts. So some characters will have like a burst 1 that's like 40 seconds, for example. And with those, that means you're going to have to, I'm trying to find an example on who, but that means you're going to have to find at least 2 burst 1 Nikkes to put on your team, right? Since there's going to be that downtime.
Very well. I will lend you the organization.
And then there's always going to be 2 burst 3 Nikkes on your team. That's like guaranteed. That is like optimal. Always 2 burst 3s, but burst 1 and burst 2 can vary. Sometimes you'll have 1 burst 2 and 2 burst 1s. Sometimes you'll have 2 burst 1s and only 1 burst 2. Like, it just kind of depends, right? Yo, what's good, Glitch? We just finished the Christmas event. It was very sad. And I got teary-eyed. It was fucked up. Yeah, Misato's in here. They did an Evangelion collab, so these are the only collab units that I have, but it's Asuka, Rei, Mari, and Misato. They come with a number of costumes as well. I ended up just equipping the Skullgirl one for now. These were like the limited edition costumes that you could buy with real money. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's neat. Asuka and Rei and Mari are actually all really strong too, so I actually use them pretty frequently. Yeah, it's really fun building teams in this game once you get to know all the character skills. And it's in the beginning it's super fun because you get to experience like the deck building aspect of the game, where you're still trying to like piece together like decks that will carry you through the game, right? Like, oh, who goes well together? Who synergizes? Gun types can vary. Generally, sniper rifle and rocket launchers are like essential to have at least 1 on every single team because they build the most meter. Like, I'll show you an example here. Pull up the shooting range. Yo, what's good, Animal Farm? Yeah, I'm trying to show Derp Master the ropes for Nikke Basics 101. So you see on the side of the screen here, you have like the burst gauge. You will fill that burst gauge by shooting, right? But certain characters will actually build meter faster than others. So I'll lock all of my characters now. I'll put them behind cover so you can see them shoot one by one. But no one's shooting except whoever I'm controlling, right? This is a crown shot. You can see the meter build up. It's pretty slow, right? Very, very slow. And then you have a shotgun. It kind of like comes up in little bursts, but it's still pretty slow. Compared to someone like a sniper rifle, like Red Hood, you can just kind of spam it and build meters super fast. And that gets you your burst chain very quickly. From here, you just keep bursting, right? Your strategy is to get a full burst, do all the supers of all your characters, and now we build burst again by switching immediately back to Red Hood and using our next super. And since we just supered with Red Hood earlier, we're now going to do Cinderella's super, because she's our second B3 unit. And then you just rotate that over and over and over. And that's like the basics of Nikke gameplay. There's also auto battle and stuff, so you could get away with auto battling up to a certain point. But eventually you will hit a point of the game where it's like a lot more beneficial to manually control your characters. But yeah, it's a good thing to know. Characters build different amounts of meter based on whoever's your point character, like whoever's being highlighted at the time.
That concludes today's lesson.
And there's also all sorts of nuances with the weapons, because every weapon in the game has an optimal range. So shotguns only do the best amount of damage to up close units, right? But if they were fighting something that was like full screen from super far away, they are like the weakest weapon in the game. And so it's something that you have to consider too. Generally, rocket launcher is like really nice because they don't care about range. Rocket launchers will deal the same amount of damage regardless of distance. And they also do splash damage. But all these other ones kind of have like varying optimal distances, right? Da-da. Yeah, and there's also little weird exceptions where characters will be categorized under a certain type of weapon, but they'll have some kind of like special reload animation or rule or exception that makes them different. It just kind of depends. But that's the basics of it. You got different element types as well, and generally, every time you enter a mission or fight a boss, that boss will usually be weak to a certain element. So if you happen to bring Nikkes that have that advantage, then you'll have a nice little damage buff, right? I can't believe it was a Christmas miracle. The whole time, I laughed when Rupee said it was a Christmas miracle, but what did I know? I was a fool. Oh, whoops, we didn't confirm it earlier. We never found a song. I don't know what the Christmas song would be. Maybe Wonderland? Maybe this song. I always like this song. I always like this one. Da, na, na, na. Yeah! Oh man! Look at how cute they are! Fuck! Oh man. Well, I guess it's a happy ending for Anne, right? She's still experiencing memory wipes, but it seems like at least for now, she remembers her mom. I actually spoiled myself a bit, chat, because I did Neverland out of order with Miracle Snow. Neverland was supposed to come the year after, and what happens in the minigame for Neverland is like you're running the resort hotel place, right? But Anne and Rupee and Angelina actually visit you. They actually have a day where they visit the resort and spend a day with you, so it's really cool. You get to see like the characters from the previous year hang out at the 2023 event. It was nice. Unfortunately, it's not voiced or anything. It's a nice cameo. I don't even think I can go back to that day because I don't think there's a method of time traveling to previous days unless I reset the entire thing. Miracle Snow's minigame is the gift box minigame where you like sort through gift boxes and raptures. It's the one we played a while back on stream. Da-na-na-na. Yeah, it's Gift Factory. It's kind of silly. It's like, oh no! We're trying to find gifts for Anne on Christmas, but also raptures are somehow mixed into the gifts. It's over.
Wherever you go, I'll follow.
It's over. It's so fucked, bro. Please, Commander, do something and sort out all of the raptures, right? Yeah, I got the correct score on this one. I don't think I'll ever get it again. I was being a sweaty gamer. Da, 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 da. I'm still trying to collect the rewards for this minigame, because this one has like absolutely ridiculous requirements if you're trying to get everything. There's some tech you could do on this one on PC version though. Like you can hit both buttons at the same time. If I see like two consecutive pieces that are both the same type, I can press left on the directional arrows on my keyboard and also press A, and it counts as two separate inputs. So that's how I can get like my highest scores. So I'm the top of this leaderboard right now. But there's like a bunch of challenges and I'm like nowhere near done with the last couple. It's ridiculous. Just doing these ones took me forever. Those ones in the bottom. Yeah, I need to get like 2,000 green gifts and 1,000 like red gifts. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's not even worth the rewards, right? Another low-key addicting minigame. Yeah, this one's nice as a reaction test kind of thing. Like if you're just bored waiting in a line somewhere in public and you're like, oh, I need to test my reactions, right? And then it's pretty fun. I'll get those 20 gems. I'll leave no gem left uncollected. I gotta get it. Pretty sure Nikke is exactly what you should pop open in public. I played in public. I gotta shill Nikke to the common populace glitch. It's my mission. I'm like a Mormon. I'm knocking door to door being like, hey, have you heard of the hit video game Goddess of Victory, Nikke? Would you like to join our religion? Dude, I think Final Quest might be the game that they're playing in that upcoming Christmas event. I don't know.
Squeaky clean now.
Well, what if it is, right?
Good morning, my lovely Lupins. We'll be picking
Take the
up
bus and
where we left off
just sit next to a guy and go, hey, have you heard of Goddess of Victory, Nikke?
It's great to be back.
Should I always use the molds I get? Yeah, you can use these immediately. The only reason you would want to save them is if you're waiting for a certain unit to get added to the pool of collectible units. But sometimes you just want to pull them early because it's better to get the units while they're available instead of waiting for this pool to get too big. Like for the Pilgrim pool, for example. The Pilgrim pool is like the most rare type of Nikke in the game. They're the hardest to pull, which means as more and more Pilgrims get added to the game, it's going to be harder and harder to pull the old ones. So that's the only reason you would want to save them. I should preach the word of best girl red shoes to the public, a woman of science who did no wrong. The pool will only get more and more diluted over time. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they add more like pity systems eventually. You got an SSR? Oh, what'd you get? What Nikke did you get? Da-na-na-na. Oh, you got Alice? Alice is like one of the best characters in the game. The only thing about Alice though is that she takes a long time to invest. Like even I don't have an invested Alice. She's very weak late game, but if you continue using her, she's like top 5 Nikkes in the game probably. Like in terms of overall performance, well-roundedness. She builds meter like crazy because she's a sniper rifle character. And she also has like a pierce effect, so she can pierce through multiple units and do really good damage. And there's a little Red Hood mini. She eventually surpasses Red Hood in performance, but I would say for like 90%, like 95% of the time you have her, it's going to take a lot of babysitting. It takes a very long time to get her to be usable. Yeah, I would dump into her immediately, and she's probably going to be a staple for you. I think when you're starting the game too, there should be rental units available. So you'll have these like daily rental units, and one of those rental units is a stronger version of Alice with 10-10-10 invested skills. Your Alice is going to start out with like uninvested skills like 1-1-1, but eventually you can build it up to 10-10-10. Yeah, Alice is also very cute. She is baby. I think that she is my daughter, and I will die for her. Yeah, Alice is actually high skill cap too. Like Red Hood is very scrubby, but Alice is like difficult to play. Like training a pseudo legendary in Pokemon. Playing Alice optimally is pain. Yeah, because you actually have to like time your shots like just frame style. The way she operates is she gets stronger damage from doing fully charged shots for her burst. And so sometimes you have to like wait for the bar to fill up perfectly and let go, or let it at least fill up partially and let go. There's like a rhythm to it, right? Another thing about her too is like she's kind of gimped for the early part of the game because you don't have overload gear yet. Overload gear is a thing that you will eventually unlock that allows you to apply bonus effects to your Nikkes. And I would say until Alice gets this, she's kind of mid. Like she's not very strong until you unlock this feature. Because she needs an increase in max ammo before anything good happens with her. Like at least like 2 to 3 lines of max ammo.
Rabbity?
Yeah.
Could you hold my hand?
I need to invest in Alice more, but I think I'm gonna prioritize Scarlet first and then prioritize her.
Rabbits jump like this, right? Boing, boing.
Interestingly enough too, if you play in English, Rappy's voice actor and Rappy and Alice's voice actresses are the same. Believe it or not. The voice you hear here
To me, you are my Elysium.
is actually the same as this one.
Commander, I'll protect you.
Yeah, it's the same character.
No matter what you think of us, we'll
It's
always be by your
Kaylee
side.
Mills. They're both credited in game. Yep, Kaylee Mills.
Commander, no matter what you think of us, we'll always be by your
Call me
side.
Rabbity Rappy. Say it.
Commander, I'll protect you.
Say it in the voice. Oh man. What's left for us now that we've finished Miracle Snow, we finished Neverland? That's the Christmas events from the past 2 years. I think if I have time before New Year's, I'll do last year's New Year's event, which was a New Year, New Sword. That is a Scarlet Black Shadow's backstory, I believe. Delves into her past with her sister. Yeah, we can do this one. And then that's probably the closest thing I can promise you within the next like month or so. Because everything else is not voice. No voice acting in these other events for the most part. Funniest one they did on purpose was have them say Rappy and 2B talk very similarly for the Nier event. I want to do the Nier events. I think I have to YouTube it though because it's not going to be added to the game archives, right? Summer one's voice, yeah, but I think I'm gonna wait till summer to do that. It's not the right season. I'm gonna do a summer 2023 when I get to it. Yeah, but yeah, I did hear that that the best collab story has been the Nier collab. Like they had a number of collabs in this game. They had Chainsaw Man, they had Evangelion, they had ReZero. But out of all of them, only Nier is like well written. And apparently they had voice acting in English too, right? None of the other ones had voice acting. How do I pull a dupe on the second temple I do? Well, who'd you dupe? What dupe did you get? Can't wait for the Persona 5 collab. No, don't do the Persona 5 collab. The game always dies within a year afterwards. Oh, you got Drake? Drake's pretty solid in the beginning. She's like A or B tier. She's also a very fun character. Drake's whole deal is that she's a superhero who wants to be a supervillain. Like she's like, no, I want to be a villain, but then she continues to do superhero shit.
Yes, it is I, the greatest villain of them all.
Yeah, she also has a really like badass mask. Like she wants to be an anti-hero, but she's too wholesome, so it always backfires on her.
Today, I'm a race car driver. Say, do you know anything about race car driving?
He's adorkable.
I don't.
Boom, boom. Also a shotgun unit with a pretty nice... Oh, look, a little mini car. Yeah, she's a shotgun unit with some pretty nice damage. I'd say she's a solid pick, because then with her and Alice, you'll be set for your B3 units. Now you just need good B2 and B1s. I actually think Anne is a pretty good B1 unit when you're starting off. Where's Anne at? Yeah, she's an SR unit, but don't be fooled, because she's like way better than a lot of actual SSR units. She's pretty solid. Drake is a well-done steak enjoyer? Oh, she's cancelled. She's done. It's over. Friendship with Drake has ended. I actually really like Anise for starting, like, if you're just starting the game, she's actually pretty solid. Because she's a rocket launcher unit that uses a clip rocket launcher, and it means you're going to build like a shit ton of meter with her. Anytime you need meter, just switch to her, have her pop off a couple of shots, and then burst immediately. Let her bark. Yeah, I actually used Anise for a while. She was part of my like 160 wall character before I had to replace her. Yeah, you can link this on your phone. You can switch between both without any issues. Actually, if you guys have any questions about the game and you're unable to figure it out on your own, you're always welcome to stop by my Discord. I do have a dedicated channel for it. Nice little hangout spot with me and some of the other players. Let me show you right here. Yeah, so this is my Discord. If you scroll down to game discussion, there should be a dedicated Nikke channel with 16,920 messages. And you just kind of go here and people post their polls and ask for tips and post nudes or whatever the fuck they do in the Nikke chat, right? Yeah, you're welcome to stop by there. You're the funniest union name-wise. What's your union name? What's the union name? NorCal? when will you run into SoCal? When is the NorCal versus SoCal 5v5? Dun. Yeah, you can watch me and Animal Farm argue about what the fuck Graves' skill set does. You just joined? Hey, welcome to the Discord. Da-na-na. Let me see who's available to raid, because I think we're gonna end tonight. Hey, yo, Med is playing UFO 50? I'm in there. You guys are about to check out some retro games over at Med's channel. UFO 50 is a collection of 50 retro games made in like a faux fake retro game style. But it's really cool, and there's it's a good deal right now on Steam if you're looking for a cool game to play. I'll send you guys off to Metascoto, who is currently playing that right now. And yeah, I'll be streaming something tomorrow. I don't know what yet, but I think we're all Nikke'd out for this week. After a couple of Lethal Company streams using Nikke mods, and after two Nikke story streams, I think we can bounce onto something else. Maybe. I don't know. I might change my mind. We can be spontaneous about it. But I appreciate you guys stopping by to watch. Hope you guys enjoyed the story as much as I did. And yeah, hope to see you next time. The Nikke Christmas 2024 event is on the way, and I'm most likely going to be streaming that. So that's something to look forward to. But I think that's only going to start happening in like the second weeks of December. So, which Discord channels for the post Miracle Snow Therapy? You are also welcome to come to the Discord for Miracle Snow Therapy specifically. We need a shoulder to cry on. I can cry on your shoulder as well. So I'm so sad. I was so teary-eyed earlier, dude. I was all fucked up. Anyway, time's running out, guys. Take it easy. See you next time. Stream soon tomorrow.